Bad bitches is the only thing that I like. You ain't got no life. Cups with the ice, and we do this every night.
Good morning, afternoon, and evening, everybody, and welcome to the Critical D-Cast. I am your number one emoto, Brian Bishop, and I am joined this afternoon by Matt Olson.
Yo.
Mike Matthews.
There is no one more Turnt than me right now.
And Ruben Prado.
Hey, what's up? I'm not Turnt.
Okay, so you guys are talking about Turnt. I don't think you spent the last, 3 days of your life literally being Turnt all day.
So, does that mean Fanime was good or bad?
Fanime was great.
Okay.
I saw some pictures there. Also, Brian, you need to tell us
What?
about your love story with Sky Williams.
Oh, man, does it get better? Let me tell you.
Man, I'm so jelly.
Okay, so it began that I was walking down the street. It was late. We were coming back from a rave. It was me and a friend of mine, and I walk, and I'm like, "Oh shit, dude, that's Sky Williams." And my friend's like, "Why did you say hi to him?" I'm like, "Yo, Sky, what up?" Sky's just like, "Oh shit, dude, what up?" He's like, "I'm so fucking wasted right now." I'm like, "Man, I'm feeling it too." And he's just like, "Dude, come here, come here." And then like we have like an intimate embrace, and then I'm like, "Hey, man, you keep doing what you're doing." He's like, "Man, I know you're straight, bro, but you're super cute, and if your girlfriend isn't cute, man, I'm gonna punch her right in the face." I'm like, "Oh, thank you, Sky. I really appreciate you, man." And
Yeah.
then like he gets up and he walks away. A day later, I message him on Facebook. I'm like, "Hey, Sky, what up? What's going on?" He responds with one word, in quotes, "bear." Bear. I'm like, "Oh shit,
yeah.
dude, that's perfect for you. I know you're about that bear life." And he laughs or whatever, and I don't really hear from him again. The next morning, a friend of mine, who's this like, you met him before, Dwight,
Yeah.
the guy that we were at E3 with, or that I was at GameStop Expo with. He walks back in, and then he's just like, "Dude, I kissed Sky Williams last night." I'm like, "What?" He's like, "Yeah, I mean, like, I wasn't super into it or anything, but he just kind of went for it." And I mean, I'm not gonna say no. I'm like, "Oh, no way." He's just like, "Yeah, he just called me bear. Like, that's what I was." I'm like, "Oh, you're not gonna fucking believe this." And I show him the message, and I'm like, he's like, "Oh man, he was talking about me." I'm like, "What the fuck?"
So Dwight was with you last night or the night before or whatever when you first saw him?
No, he wasn't. This is completely separate.
Oh my
It just
God.
so happened that this was like somebody that I knew very well. So then the next night he goes back to the rave. I'm hanging out at home, and the next morning he's just like, "Sky Williams brought me aside and offered to literally pay me $3,000 to fix my computer if I was with him." And I'm like, "Nah, not even a wiggle down there. I'm sorry."
What do you mean by with? What does with mean in this scenario?
Probably what you think
You mean about that life?
about that life.
Okay, alright. Yeah.
And he's just like, I
No.
couldn't even do that. And I'm like, "I don't blame you, but I mean, that would have been a hell of a story." He's like, "No, I get it. I would have been down to do
I
it
turned gay for pay at Fanime.
if for no other reason than to have the story, but I couldn't do it." I'm like, "That's all right."
Oh, yeah. You have to harass I wasn't in it, you know.
Brian,
So,
just
what?
just know that there are probably millions? Okay, let's not go there. Hundreds of thousands of Sky Williams fans out there that will never hear
at
this
least.
cast. That will
Right,
never
at
hear
least.
this cast.
Or if you
Oh.
link it to Sky, you can say, "Hey, we talked to you on our cast." Check it, and maybe we'll get like
Yo.
we'll just show it that way, cause we're fucking monsters. But you know,
Right.
I think if Sky Williams wanted to kiss me, I'd probably be okay with it.
yeah, I'm
You know,
not gonna lie.
like if it's you type of thing, you know, like if it's him.
he
I'd be
got real
okay.
close. I'm sure, like with me, he got real close to going for it, but he didn't.
Now, like a kiss and something else is two different things.
So
Yeah.
how close in proximity was Riley to this encounter?
Oh, she was back in the hotel room. She was nowhere close.
Oh, okay.
She didn't hear
Oh.
about this until the next day.
Okay.
So you could have kissed me, you didn't. I mean, what?
I wasn't gonna do it. I would no, but I mean, if he had gone for it, what was I gonna say? Fuck you, Sky Williams? No.
Well,
Guys, I'm really turned right now, guys. I can't explain how much turned I am. But the combos are all fucked up right now.
Is that your
All I know is
memorial?
the next night after that, I played a game where what it is it's higher or lower basically, but before you guess, you have to bet a certain amount on whether you're going to be right or not. So you have your drink and then you pour, like if you're very confident, you'll pour a lot. So then the person next to you maybe not confident have to drink the entire cup all at once. Turns out I'm real bad at that game.
That sounds kind of fun.
I went into
Try
that
that.
game like almost stone cold sober. And
And how'd you leave?
30 minutes later, what felt like 30 minutes later, I woke up in a chair that I wasn't sitting in before. It was actually the next morning. I just woke up in a chair lying down that I wasn't sitting in when I was playing that game. So I don't really know what happened in between there, but so I got actual Turnt.
So you were there from Thursday afternoon, or did you drive like Thursday
Yeah,
morning?
Friday. I was there Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Today.
Did it end today or yesterday?
It ended today.
Oh, I guess it could because
Yeah,
of
like
Memorial Day.
yeah.
By the way, happy Memorial Day, everybody! Yeah.
Yeah. Happy.
I played Witcher all day.
I
America.
America.
I drove home today.
How far away is San Jose to where you live?
It's like a 45-minute drive. It's not
Ain't
far.
nothing.
Okay. Well, yeah, Witcher. We'll get to that later.
Yeah.
But anyways, E3's coming up,
In a month.
June 16 through 18. Less than a month even. That
Yeah,
is 3 days after my birthday. Yeah, go me.
Happy birthday! You get an E3.
Yay! That I can't watch.
E3s. Electronic Entertainment Exhibition.
Electronic
not-
Expo?
Yeah, swing and a miss.
Exposition.
Exhibition. What are...
What does Expo stand for?
Exposition? Expose.
Expository. Expose.
It's not expose. It's definitely not expose.
That'd be great though, wouldn't it?
But expose.
I
think
mean, it is an
in fact-
exhibition if you think about it.
It is an
They
exhibition.
exhibit
yeah.
games. They call them exhibits
Well, seeing how on the site it literally says exhibit, then yes.
with an X, so it's E2 to the X, X to the E, twice squared.
Dude, I don't have to do math on Memorial Day, okay?
Yeah. Gonna pimp your E3 booth.
I'm too turnt for math.
We
Yeah,
have...
Avatar is true.
So we're going to live stream... No, we're going to cast right after E3, but not during it.
Well, yeah, no, we're not. I mean, because if people are going to be watching the
They don't want to hear our fucking
conferences, they don't want to hear our fucking
our
idiot
our
asses
fucking
Exactly.
amateur hour comedy shit going on.
Exactly. Hey, man.
Yeah, for after the conference. I just remember last year's E3, just like me and Brian watching the that Dead Rising DLC trailer.
Oh, it was so
And
hype.
just losing our
Was that
fucking
actually
minds.
a year ago? Was that a whole
That was
fucking
a year ago.
Oh,
That was a year ago.
That was a year ago. That was the day I was sick from work. So
Right. Oh, man. I might be sick.
but I actually
of
have the
it.
time off this time, so it all works out. So it's super legit now.
Yeah, I have Mondays and Tuesdays off theoretically,
Perfect.
so I should be able to go.
Yeah, but I think that was a fair amount of E3, right? Like that whole.
Oh man, was that good?
I'm gonna go find name that DLC again. Let me go find that. Talk about yourself.
Did you ever end up playing it?
I
Fuck no.
did. It was fine.
It didn't look that fun. It was a better trailer than it was a game.
It was much better trailer than it was a game. The DLC itself was fine, but that trailer was so godlike.
Okay, it was Super Ultra Dead Rising 3 Arcade Remix Hyper Edition EX plus Alpha Prime apostrophe.
Man,
That trailer was
Capcom-
something else.
Capcom knew what they were doing that one time.
They fucking nailed that trailer, and that was kind of it.
Yeah.
Everything else at E3 was I don't know. It was fine.
So, I mean,
I remember falling asleep during a Sony trailer when talking about like movies and having to be on the Sony store.
What have we gotten since E3 that was a big, like, thing at E3?
Watch Dogs,
Destiny.
Destiny, Watch Dogs.
Wasn't Destiny E3 like 2 years ago or something?
Wait, Watch Dogs
was-
wasn't at E3 last year.
Well, let me go look at our Critical D live stream. I mean, like live chat blog at critical.com of last year's E3.
Oh yeah, that's right. We did do that, huh?
I'm
At some point, I took over for like the EA portion. You just kind of checked out.
Oh, here we go. There's an image gallery for 2014.
We
Let's
got
see
oh
here.
we got Madden. We got Madden. So we got Madden.
Payday, no. Battle, no.
Infamous First Light. Far Cry 4. Far Cry 4. Far Cry 4 is a thing.
Okay.
No Man's Sky trailer to turn into a demo, and Morpheus was shown. Oh,
right.
PlayStation TV was a thing. That was press
What?
pretty big. PlayStation TV.
Oh yeah, and then everyone's like, "Oh, the new controller for PS4."
Just Dance for phones. Assassin's
Yeah.
Creed Unity.
Dead Island 2.
That's not out. Where is it?
Oh,
Is
it's
it out?
not? Oh.
Is it?
It's not out. It's not out.
No. What am I thinking
It
of? That?
won't be out for another year.
Yeah, if you
Yep.
look through these images in the image gallery for each conference, you can just see it.
Oh, and we got-
little Big Planet 3, is that out?
Yep. That's
Yeah.
out.
Also, we got Battlefield Hardline.
Okay.
So stuff happened.
So
Sims 4, we can make your fucking sim laugh so hard they die.
guys, I'm looking
Oh,
at the
yeah.
Xbox or the Microsoft press conference photos, and the only game I can see in any of these pictures is Forza 5. No, Sunset Overdrive. I think
That was a fun
one.
game. That was a fun game. I liked the game a lot.
There was Forza Horizon. There was Sunset Overdrive. The Witcher 3 had a demo during the Xbox conference.
They announced a new Crackdown.
Oh shit, DA Inquisition.
DA.
Oh yeah, they announced the Phantom Dust, dude.
They announced the Phantom Dust.
Yeah, and then never.
Not
heard
gonna
from
mention
it
that shit again. I saw some footage of what it was supposed to be. It looked kind of interesting. I don't know.
Really? There's footage?
Yeah. I think it was footage. I have to go look. I have to find it for you later. But no, this year Bethesda's fucking in the game with their own conference for the first time, I think. And the big thing there is going to be definitely Fallout 4, without a doubt.
Yeah, it's gonna be
the game
Fallout
of,
4.
the game of E3 is my guess. That I mean, they're gonna show off Doom for Rosies.
Yeah.
Probably the first thing to do is gonna be Doom, without a doubt. Then maybe some other stuff, maybe Wet 2, which I'd love some Wet 2. Maybe Elder Scrolls for consoles.
I don't think they would do Wet 2. They already got Elder Scrolls Online coming to consoles.
Okay, well they might talk about that anyway, because what else did they talk about?
Was there there's a new Fable apparently here last year?
Yeah, Fable Legends.
Fable Legends,
Did that
which is
come out?
No,
no.
Okay.
I don't think so.
So, do you guys think that E3 this year has a good chance of being better in terms of reveals than last year?
Yes,
Easily.
Like,
'Cause
what things are you expecting?
Morpheus.
Well, we already have Facebook.
Well-
What else are you expecting?
Okay.
We'll see. We'll see.
Okay, let's
more
write it down.
Morpheus. We'll see.
Let's start with Bethesda, Fallout 4, and Doom.
Maybe something Elder Scrolls related. Probably not a release date or anything.
What about
but
like
I'm
an
sure
Elder
they'll announce that
Scrolls
they're
6
working on it.
teaser, like they announced what the subtitle is?
Yeah, I could see that happening.
Elder Scrolls 6, Cyrodiil,
Valenwood.
Valenwood, Valenshire.
Valenwood is where the elves live, and don't ask me why I know that.
What was the name
And
of Elder Scrolls 3?
Morrowind.
Morrowind,
2.
Daggerfall.
Damn.
Yeah.
Okay, go on.
No, wait. Elder Scrolls 2 was Arena. The Arena.
There is like 3 Elder Scrolls, just Elder Scrolls 2, Redguard, Daggerfall, Arena. It was weird.
Alright, you exceeded my expectations. Go on, continue.
The Redguards are the black people.
Oh, that's
They
lovely.
fight real good. So I'm always one because they fight real good. Then next you got Microsoft happening. There's gonna be a Halo 5 demo.
Oh, yeah. Oh god, we've lost Brian.
Oh, Brian's gone. Okay, I can take care of this. Let me see. Maybe some more Crackdown, another Forza, because I have to have Forza there.
Okay, hold on. Crackdown wasn't last year, and that's not a good game. So
I liked Crackdown 1.
why? No, it was awful. Why are they making more? Like Crackdown 1
Remember,
was
Crackdown
because
1 was like that was there because like if you bought the game, you got the Halo 3
yeah,
beta.
which was supposed to unlock at like I remember it was like 6 a.m. one day, and I just was up and ready, and it didn't come up on time, and I was angry.
Well, all you did was buy the beta and get a free game, so you couldn't be too mad about it.
Yeah, that game sucked.
Really, you didn't like it? Like, there's not gonna be more Kinect stuff because Kinect's super dead. Even though Fantasia is pretty great, and I don't know. There's a thought that they might have their own VR thing because they want to be a whole Me Too type of thing,
Right. Well, I mean, yeah, I don't know what they're gonna do with Connect from this
or
point
or
forward.
Microsoft announces they made a deal with Kojima to make a game for them. Think about it. about it.
Splinter Cell Connect.
That'd be Ubisoft.
Whatever. You know, Kojima is like up for hire now, right?
He is. This is true.
But no, like, what if they pulled something with the Connect where they put like Dance Central or Just Dance in with Rock Band, like the next Rock Band, Rock Band 4.
I can see there being Rock Band demo.
So you can have like the dancers and the performers, and then your
That's
living
really-
room would never.
That's a really hot room. That's a really fucking hot room. I don't
Your
want that.
party just got really messed up.
They got real bad, real fast. Yeah, Rock Band 4 without a doubt. Oh, Guitar Hero as well. I can be shown there. At both, I'd say.
So you think they're going to compete Guitar Hero Rock Band?
Without a doubt. Without a doubt. They don't care. So, I'm trying to think of like Microsoft like first party stuff. Maybe a new Fable, like Fable. What was it Fable 4?
Oh.
Hey, Brian's back.
Yeah, I'm back.
Fable 4, Brian.
Brian, can you think of any good Connect things that they might be in the works?
Please just give me Disney Fantasia 2. It's all I want.
Because I'm thinking Rock Band 4 Connect support for dancing, Dance Rock Band Central 4.
You joke,
5.
but that makes sense actually.
And
Not for my living room, it doesn't.
I just no, like, how big would your living room have to be to have 5, performers and like 5 dancers?
The Connect would break.
Yeah.
It would actually break.
But I mean, yeah, you were saying
Fable 4 might be a thing.
Fable. Well, the Legends thing hasn't come out yet.
Yeah,
Is
but
that a sequel or a remake?
that's like a spinoff.
Fable Legends, it's a side thing.
Okay.
Trying to think of what else like first party Microsoft stuff might happen. I can think of anything.
I mean, the next Destiny. Oh, okay.
They could announce Dead Rising 4.
Here's the thing. I forget
They
where
could
I
have
saw
an
this.
original. They could have an original new game.
Yeah, it'd be cool. Down with that.
Okay.
I mean, look at the likes of like Sunset Overdrive and
Yeah.
the Phantom Dust.
What about StarCraft Ghost Revisited? For
Yeah.
Xbox One. Xbox One
Yeah,
exclusive.
nah. It's
Xbox
not
One
gonna happen.
exclusive.
It's not gonna happen.
No, it won't.
That'd be interesting, but about like what, 10 years too late?
I'd buy it in a heartbeat. I don't give a shit. I'll buy the first one. They'd just be like, here's our game.
Here's the source. Here's the code. Here's the put on our
Source code.
website. Yeah.
Or-
We're still developing the game for Xbox Classic. It doesn't look any better. We're just gonna release it on the bone because we know y'all.
Also,
buy it.
we can't have online play anymore, so no. I don't know what else from Microsoft. I'm kind of just open mind, really.
I mean, what can the Kinect really like?
Nothing.
I don't think the Kinect can lend itself to any games that require precise movements. So it'd be hard to make a Splinter Cell game with a Kinect because it would be some kind of like QTE abortion.
They did it with Future Soldier, Ghost Recon.
Don't you shout at it?
No, you kind of like open and close your hand a bunch.
That's
Opening
fair.
your hand is fire. Closing your hand is not fire.
You still had your controller though.
Nope.
Yeah. No. There was a part. It was another mode. It was actually at the E3 conference like 3 years ago.
I remember that. Yeah.
It was interesting. No, it was Mass Effect 3 where you shouted at them.
Yeah, that's true. But I mean, I think without the VR stuff, we're too far out to have games like, a shooter or whatnot where you can like play the entire game just moving yourself.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a ways away.
Or they should do Beyond, but that's too many problems happening there.
If they remake Beyond Two Souls, I swear to fucking God.
They better fucking.
Speaking of
Now
Beyond
you
Two
play even
Souls,
less of it.
Brian, you still
What?
have my copy.
Oh God, yeah, I do.
I need to get my $3 for that game.
I will. You know what? I'll just pay you the $3 that game is worth right
Just
now.
give me a few hours in Steam. How about
Actually,
that?
no. I still want to send it to George because he said he'd play it if someone gave it to him.
Can't
So-
you just save him the time?
I think
Some-
he has
so-
too much time.
For once, just come to watch it. It's the fucking same thing.
You
Oh
got
my
it.
god, that's right! He just watches video games. This is one that he legitimately could watch and
Yeah.
and gain nothing more from it than if he
I
played.
could let me go find Beyond Two Souls the movie on YouTube and link it to him. Just say this dude here you go. Beyond
Oh.
Two Souls the movie is 8.5 hours long. So I'll just go ahead and link it to him. Oh no, there's a shortened one that's 5.5 hours long. There we go. See?
Whoa! Don't shorten it. No.
That's that. Then we have EA, was going to be, I'd say like an hour later. No, yeah, an hour later, roughly. No, about 2 hours later. EA's happening. EA's a big one for me.
Because of Need for Speed Doritos. Sorry,
Need for
what?
Speed, Riders on Doritos. We got that. Like Need for
Oh my
Speed.
god, I'm gonna play Need for Speed Riders on the Doritos
Like,
so hard.
Brian, you got that? You might got that press release, right?
Yeah, I did.
They did everything short of saying, "Look, guys, it's underground."
Well, it is underground. It is
They didn't
underground, but the
wanna
game
call
is
it that, though.
legitimately called and has been announced as Need for Speed.
Right, but they talked about having like urban car customization and like what else was it? Hold on, give me a second. Let's see here. Blah 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 blah. Deep customization, authentic urban car culture, and nocturnal open world, and an immersive narrative that pulls you through the game, which is all shit like Underground was. So you know,
Yeah.
they don't want to call it that because they need to reboot it by just not having a subtitle. 'Cause that's a cool thing to do now.
I'm watching the trailer right now on the recording. This game looks. If this is definitely not in game, is it? This is a fucking rendered
It's
trailer.
pre-rendered, probably, yeah.
Yeah, that's clearly pre-rendered.
But we're gonna have a demo for that. Would be cool. Star Wars Battlefront again rebooted.
So, what's the name of the first Need for Speed game?
Need for Speed. Okay, let's go find out the Need for Speed history, shall we?
Because
There's
is it something?
Give
with
me 1 second.
There have
is
been
it-
30 Need for Speed games, I can tell you that.
Is
Okay.
It some like
Okay,
Roman-
Ruben, are you ready?
Yes.
There's the Need for Speed. The Need for that gives in the Need for Speed. Need for Speed 2. Need for Speed 3 Hot Pursuit. Need for Speed High Stakes Road Challenge. Need for Speed Porsche Unleashed Porsche 2000. I don't know why it's like called both of those. Need for Speed Hot Pursuit 2. Need for Speed Underground. Need for Speed Underground 2. Need for Speed Most Wanted. Need for Speed Carbon. Need for Speed Road Street. Need for Speed Undercover. Need for Speed Shift. Need for Speed West Shore. Need for Speed World. Need for Speed Hot Pursuit. Shift 2 Unleashed. The spin-off one.
That sounds like a Sonic game.
Need for Speed The Run. Need for Speed Most Wanted. Need for Speed Rivals. Need for Speed No Limits. And Need for Speed.
So is
Other
it some?
Greens. Need for Speed
Oh,
V
God.
Rally. Need for Speed Rally 2. And Motor City Online.
I have played legitimately almost all of those.
Oh my
I've played. I've played 2, Underground 2, Most Wanted, Carbon, Hot Pursuit, The Run, Most Wanted again.
I think let's see, I've played, I guess Need for Speed No Limits is a thing too, something?
So Need for Speed has been going on for about
It says on the website over 20
Okay.
years.
21 years.
Yeah. So I've played the original Need for Speed. I've played Need for Speed Hot Pursuit. I've played Porsche Unleashed. I've played Hot Pursuit 2, Underground 2, Most Wanted, Carbon, Pro Street. I have not played Undercover. I've played Shift. I have not played Nitro. I played Need for Speed World. I played Need for Speed Hot Pursuit. I played Shift 2. I played The Run. I played Most Wanted. I played Rivals. I played No Limits, and I played Need for Speed. Yeah, I played almost all of those except for like
Now,
3.
what do you think is the best one out of all of these?
Out of all of those, I think the best
Okay,
one
how
is
about
probably...
the best and your favorite?
Well, my favorite is definitely Need for Speed Underground 2. There's no question about that.
My favorite's probably Hot Pursuit from 2010.
I'd say that's probably the best one.
Yeah, that too. Though Rise on the Storm is pretty fucking good intro.
I had so much fun playing Need for Speed Underground 2 when I was a
Yeah,
kid.
it was fun. It was fun.
I played that
I'm-
game like obsessively.
I'm sure it does not. Didn't have like Brooke Burke in it.
It did, in fact, have Brooke Burke in it.
But,
There was
like,
actually a different
drawn
model in each
Brooke
of those
Burke.
games. Brooke Burke was in Need for Speed Underground 2. Need for Speed Underground had some other model, I think. Let me see
And
if
it had an incredible soundtrack, including Chingy's I Do,
Yeah,
Give Us the House Cat Rocket Ride,
yeah.
and Terror Squad Lean Back.
Lean Back. Lean back.
Lean Back was a catchy ass song back in 2004.
Yeah, it was.
So that I'm looking forward to see what they do with it. I'm not fucking expecting anything from that fucking game.
So, Brian, is it some sort of like racing title nomenclature where after a while you just go back to the original name? Because Fast and Furious did the same thing. They're like Fast and Furious, Fast and Furious.
I don't know if it's just race. I think it's just video games in general.
You're weird, right?
They
Also,
just
what did you say? I missed all that.
everything comes back around.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, there is no game called Need for Speed.
That's true.
This is a first.
Actually,
So-
the first one I think was called like Road and Track Presents the Need for Speed.
Oh, it was. You're fucking right. Wasn't that the magazine?
Yeah, it was the magazine.
Yeah, that was a fucking boy. That game erased things.
Yeah, got it in one. Road and Track Presents the Need
I
for
just
Speed.
remember how fucking thrown off I was by the run when it had like weird on foot like quick time events, and I'm like, what the fuck is this game anymore?
That was an interesting concept.
It was like that game was starting to become like the fucking Fast and Furious of racing video games, where it's not about racing at all.
That game was executed very poorly, but
It's not
it
a
was
bad
an
game.
Interesting concept.
Yeah, it's not a bad game, but it's just I don't know, it was whatever. But yeah, Battlefront, Star Wars Battlefield, same thing happening.
I think that they're patently very different games because one of them is a third-person shooter where you can't look down iron sights, and the other one is Battlefield.
But Conquest though.
Wait, which game is the
Well,
third person?
no, in Battlefront 1 there was a first-person
Oh.
mode option.
There might be in Battlefront, in the new Battlefront 2, but they have confirmed that there is no iron sights in Battlefront 2.
No.
Or in the new Battlefront, rather.
Is that a Star Wars Battlefront?
Yes, Star Wars
Okay.
Battlefront.
No, it's Lord of the Rings Battlefront.
Lord of the Rings Battlefront?
Which they had a Lord of the Rings adventure game a long time ago. Back when that was a thing.
Wait, Lord of the Rings, Conquest. It was Lord of the Rings Conquest was the name
Not
of the
only
game.
that, they had another one too.
What do you mean?
I'll find it.
Like,
Fuck
you mean
yourself.
like Battlefront?
No, like an adventure game.
And like a side-scrolling adventure game type?
I'm gonna
No,
go
like an
with-
action adventure game.
Battle of Mordor. Shadow of Mordor, even.
No, it
'Cause-
was made by EA, without a doubt.
There was a game called Lord of the Rings Conquest that was kind of
Yeah,
like
that was a MOBA.
No. Battle for
No.
Middle Earth was the MOBA.
That was Middle Earth,
Conquest-
wasn't it?
Battle.
Yeah, Battle for Middle Earth was the MOBA. Conquest was the one that was more like Battlefront, where you had a
No,
certain
I
amount
thought
of
Conquest. No, Conquest was the MOBA.
No, Battle for Middle
No.
Earth was the MOBA. I remember
I
now
don't
too.
fucking
'Cause
believe.
Brian played it a few times. I think.
I did play it. I played it a lot, actually.
I don't believe you. I don't believe you. Hold up.
Mike, if you're wrong, you gotta go get me ice cream at Dairy Queen.
I just googled
Fuck
it
you.
right now. Lord of the Rings Conquest is an action game developed
Yeah.
by Pandemic Studios and published by Electronic Arts.
Right, Pandemic. You're fucking right. I'm sorry. You're right. Pandemic made it, so of course it's a fucking adventure game. That's what I'm thinking of, though. That was the one that was like, that's the game, but I don't know, whatever.
But
It is
anti.
and I quote from the Wikipedia page: "It is derived from the Lord of the Rings film trilogy and borrows many gameplay mechanics from Pandemic's Star Wars Battlefield games." Lord of the Rings Conquest was literally Battlefield for.
Okay,
or-
I
or
did
was
confuse
Battlefront
that here.
for
Okay.
Lord of the Rings.
Man, Pandemic made stuff.
Pandemic made Battlefront.
Oh, they did, didn't they? And then it was,
Yeah.
and then now Dice is. It's pretty much just harping Dice's Battlefield games.
They're very different actually. If you look at the stuff from Battlefront to Battlefield, they're clearly two very different games.
I mean, they also made Mercenaries, which is really really awesome, and Destroy All Humans really awesome.
They did, yes.
I'd say my favorite Pandemic game is probably Full Spectrum Warrior.
I forget what.
It was like the strategy game where you control these two army squads.
Oh yeah, they did do that, huh?
You just kind of direct them around. You don't shoot with them.
I
But
mean,
yeah,
I
they're-
really like Battlefront 2, though. Or yeah, just
Because you could be a Jedi.
yeah. Well,
It was
also,
awesome. Yeah, awesome.
a lot of that game was just incredible.
Yeah, you're right. And I can't wait to see what they do about Battlefield front Star Wars Field.
Battlefield,
Also,
Star Wars Field.
Star Wars Battlefield is what it is because it is by Dice. So
Did you know that Pandemic was making a Dark Knight game when their studio got shut
Yes,
down?
I did. I did.
Wait, like
And
Batman?
yeah.
Yeah, like Batman.
And
It was
it would
gonna be a
have gotten
video game
destroyed
tie-in.
because Arkham Asylum came out instead.
The game was confirmed on July 17, 2008 by actor Gary Oldman.
hmm
So, what?
Great.
You're also working on Mercenaries 3, which I don't know who has that now. You know how all their shit got sold off, so.
Yeah.
But what else? I think Mirror's Edge 2 might show up in some.
Oh no, Mirror's Edge 2 is a guaranteed shoe-in to
Show up
show.
in some
Will that
regard.
be a Microsoft exclusive? Like
No, that'll
PC
be-
bone only?
No,
No.
that'll be probably for
EA.
Xbox. It's
All-
EA, so
all
it'll be on everything.
Okay.
Um,
I'm looking forward to Mirror's Edge 2, but here's a problem. If they're just going to, like... Someone told me it was going to be, like, a spin-off from the main story or something like that, or, like, some sort of, like, remake of sorts.
You want more faith?
I want, like, a sequel, not, like, some dumb spin-off. Or
So
whatever.
you want Faith to be the main character again?
Sure. If she's alive.
Also, we need fucking what's her name, Lisa Mikovsky? Who's saying the first still alive from Mirror's Edge? It's Lisa something.
Wait, what?
I have no idea.
Are you mixing up Portal and Mirror's Edge here?
No, it's Lisa Mikovsky saying the theme for Mirror's Edge, which is also named Still Alive, which is one of, I think, my favorite songs of all time. And we need her to sing another song for it.
Have I heard this song?
Yes, you have.
Okay.
Let me. I'll throw it in here. You'll know. You'll know.
Okay. But anyways, one more thing about the Microsoft conference though before, because I didn't say, Destiny had its second expansion come out, and I think someone told me once that they're gonna go full game, expansion, second full game, expansion, third full game, expansion. Like that's their plan. If that's true,
It's not a bad plan.
if that's true, do you think they would announce Destiny 2 at this E3, or they would wait for next year?
No, they would not. Then
I think they would. I think they would.
They wouldn't play their hand so soon with DLC coming up. They're going to announce Destiny 2 at next E3.
Oh, but here's the thing. When did the first Destiny come out? Someone go.
Last year.
Last year.
It came out last year.
When last year?
September.
Okay,
Yes.
so we've gotten the full game plus 2 DLC within about 8-9 months. And they're going to wait an entire another year to release the next part?
Yes.
Yes.
Mm.
No, I think they'll announce it, but they won't show anything.
I don't think they'll even announce it.
I think they'll announce it at Sony's conference.
I will bet you $3 that they announced nothing involving Destiny 2.
Wait, Mike.
I
you say
will
they'll
take
announce
that bet.
They'll announce it at Sony's conference?
Yes,
It's not a Sony game. What are you talking about?
I know.
It's not, but they still do announcements for games at respective conferences.
I think Sony.
You mean they'll announce it in their room while Sony's doing their
No,
conference?
they'll
in their
announce it
room?
on Sony's conference.
Yeah, they'll announce it during Sony because
How
Activision,
is it
I will take that bet.
Activision
Oh.
doesn't have their own conference. If they do announcements, they do it during other companies' conferences like Sony's or Microsoft's.
I'm sorry. This is completely my fault. For some reason, I always consider Destiny a bone exclusive.
Wow, that's
It
the
was
exact
Moving
opposite
on!
It was
of-
shown a lot of on PS4,
Moving on.
They did
Uh,
so much for Destiny on PS4.
without a doubt. I want to see if they show anything in regards to Criterion's next project, besides that fucking trailer, like that weird documentary thing they had last year. Because we have no idea what Criterion's doing.
That's true. I mean, I'm down. I can't wait to see it.
Yo, where's my Quantum Break?
That's happening.
I think
that's the Sony joint.
They mentioned something about it the other day. I think.
Let me see who's
That's
doing
gonna
that
be
game.
that's a bone exclusive, I believe.
Yo, where's my next game from the people
It is
who
bo-
made Beyond and Heavy Rain?
It's by Remedy. Quantum Break is Remedy by the Alan Wake people, and the first Max Payne.
The very first one?
Let's see, they did Max Payne 1 and 2. Max Payne 3 was Rockstar. So
And I only played 3.
yeah, they did Alan Wake. So that's gonna be weird.
So
This
they're
right now
dead?
it's set for 2016. So you might show some of that.
Brian, what's the company that made Beyond Two Souls? I can't remember the name for the fucking life
Sonic
of me.
Dream.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay. Where's their next game? E3.
Never.
Never. Never
E3.
again.
E3, here we go.
Never again. Fuck Quantic Dream.
Day one purchase.
Fuck
I don't care how bad these games are. I'll always
I don't
play.
care how bad this movie is. I'm gonna watch this movie. I'm paying $60 for this Blu-ray disc to watch this movie.
They bought me with Heavy Rain. Like, they secured my business for the
They
rest of my
bought
life.
Heavy Rain is a good game.
It's
not a good written game, but it's a good game.
It's a game that has given me their business.
And even going back and playing fucking Indigo Prophecy, it's like they were interesting back then. Beyond Two Souls is they don't know how to fucking make a video game anymore.
I think it was a mistake. They'll bounce back. They'll just make Heavy Rain 2, the second murderer.
What was that little trailer they put out before Beyond came out about
the cyborg thing?
Like Kyra?
Yeah, that was like some
I want that.
demonstration. It was a
Make
demonstration
that a game.
video, right?
I want that shit.
Yeah.
They make that, I'm back on board, okay?
I mean,
I thought that was awesome.
The problem is if they do that, then they have to somehow write like a standard AI, like coming to terms with life story, but at the same time make it interesting and not shitty.
Yeah, that's the part where it all falls apart because I can't do that because they're not good enough. But
like that movie we saw, Ex Machina, they did it pretty well. I was surprised, but
that's the problem. Also, is in the post Ex Machina world, which it might seem like it's ripoff, even though it came out was like the trailer came out like 2010, 2011. So
here's the thing, though, is they've done those demos several times and they've never made a game out of them. Like, for example, when I was at E3, they did the demo using the PS4 tech. That was it was the Wizards, like
Base?
the Wizards. No, well, yeah. Oh, you didn't see the whole never mind. They showed off the Wizards face thing during the thing, and they said, "Come to our booth during the press or on the show floor."
Yeah, they can't. Yeah, that happened.
And it was like the wizard, it was like his doing his whole wizard thing, and it was rendered in real time. And then it was really funny, because the actual, like, thing that they showed you at the show floor was, it turned out it was actually a comedy, like they were filming a movie, and the wizard was just an asshole to everybody. Like, where's my fucking assistant? Get me some water, you dick.
Oh, no, I saw that. They released
and
the whole thing at some point, yeah.
Yeah, it was really funny, but they've never made a game out of their tech demos. They always just have a game that they announce and do. Because
they can't put Ellen Page and the dude in a game with robots, I guess. I don't know.
Or like, what's the name of the David Cage is like, I want to write that, and the rest of people are like, no.
It's like David Cage.
No, it's fine, David.
It's just that, like, boss that everyone tries to be nice around, but at the same time, they're just like, we can't let him do what he wants.
He's like, David Cage's like, I'm a writer. Everybody's like, oh, yep, David, you are. Oh, no.
How much are you getting paid still? Like $80K? Yep, you're a great writer.
You're a great writer. Phew, man. Heavy Rain, perfect. No holes in that shit whatsoever. That was the best.
Oh, man. What if, hear me out here, what if David Cage is just like, I want to make another game, and then Sony is like, how about this? We've got this PlayStation television service, why don't you just make us a movie? And then David Cage is just like, you know what, I can do that.
Yeah, also, we just have another person in mind. Hideo, please come in here, please. This is Hideo Kojima. Thank you.
Oh,
How
please.
you
want to put
if Hideo fucking made Kyra, I'm on board. Down.
Speaking of Kojima, so... theories.
Oh no, what if David Cage and Kojima team up? I can't deal with that. Mm-mm.
I want it.
Kojima will probably, like, play, like, Beyond Two Souls, be like, what? No, we're not working together.
You mean watch.
Oh, sorry, watch, yeah.
Yeah. Well, he'd know a thing or two about watching stuff.
Exactly. Well,
like, there aren't enough fucking nanomachines in this fucking cutscene. What the fuck's wrong with you?
Nanomachines.
There aren't enough guys, like, pointing their fingers like guns and having guns shoot because of that. That's pretty awesome, though. That was awesome to see.
Did you fucking see, like, I think I posted it on somebody's Facebook wall. It was a list of every single time somebody said the word nanomachines in Metal Gear Solid 4.
I'm not ready for that shit.
It goes for like 8 minutes.
Yeah, I'm not ready for that. Mm-mm.
Wow.
Can't do it.
It's like 8 minutes of the word nanomachine.
Ah.
Oh, also a Titanfall 2.
Yep, I can't wait.
Can't wait.
I don't know if we'll see that, but we might.
I think we're gonna see it. Or like some this is, you know, logo that says Titanfall 2 coming soon.
The laziest reveal. Is that what they did for Phantom Dust? They're just like, Phantom Dust.
No, they had a pre-rendered trailer.
Well, not at E3, they didn't.
Yeah, they did. It was like just two sorceresses like sitting like in a park, and they fight for a bit. The two wizards. It happened.
I need
Must
to
be
go.
that.
I need to go find these.
Yeah.
Now,
Though,
wait,
you know what I
wait.
want, Brian?
What?
I want BioWare Jade Empire 2. It's time. It's been 10 years. It's time.
They're too busy working on the new Mass Effect. Also,
Oh,
we're gonna
Mass
see
Effect.
some stuff from the new Mass Effect.
Yeah, I forgot about
Ooh,
that.
that's
Mass
gonna be
Effect.
something.
Ooh, yeah, you're right. Also, like their spin-off thing too.
No, they canceled that.
Oh, they canceled that? Oh.
You mean the like horror game type thing they were looking at?
Yeah.
Yeah, that got canceled.
Oh, okay.
Speaking of cancel horror games, Silent Hills. Anyways,
Silent Hills, yep.
Oh, don't make me sad. Don't do
I'm
that.
sad.
It's gonna be a new Battlefield announced. Battlefield 5.
I don't think they will. I think they're too busy on Battlefront. I
No,
think
they're gonna
announce...
announce it. They're gonna announce it. The thing both coming out.
God, but Hardline just came out.
Yep, you're right. And before
I-
that, it was before that was 4.
Let's make another $3 bet. I'll bet you $3 they don't announce a new Battlefield game.
I'll take that bet.
Oh, hold on.
What
wait,
do we-
wait,
what do-
wait,
what do
wait,
I have
wait,
$6
wait,
on
wait,
right now?
wait. By the way,
You have $3 on Destiny 2 at Sony,
Okay, yeah, against
and
that.
3
yeah.
on Battlefield 5 at EA.
guys, before we go on again too far,
And I will
real
pay
quick,
you in. I'll pay you in Steam bucks.
Okay.
real quick. Did the Silent Hills thing? Is it true that people's consoles with the game still on it got locked?
I didn't hear that.
Okay, never mind then. I guess.
I heard about people who were in the alpha for like Gears of War HD, which makes no sense because Gears of War wasn't HD. I guess Gears of War remastered. They leaked that's happening, and then Microsoft allegedly locked their consoles, which ended up turning to be false.
Oh.
Which was a fucking scary fucking dystopia type shit we're being in then.
Can we look on eBay for PlayStation 3s with PT still on it?
I think those got taken down.
Or sorry, PS4, I guess.
No, yeah, those got taken down.
So you can't sell your PS4 with
Nope.
PT still on it?
Nope, can't do it.
Alright, so we gotta search Craigslist then.
Yeah, Craigslist is where you gotta go. So yeah, PT's off the store forever. No, it's
Yep.
not forever. Someone will rip that shit and put it online at some point. Cause people are smart sometimes. But that's whole thing is just burn. They burned and salted that fucking ground.
They did.
It's
They
such a
salted the
shame.
earth on that.
Any more shit from EA? I don't know, man. I want more Criterion, because for some reason they're like allergic to Burnout. Because Burnout is not the most incredible racing game ever made.
Burnout Revenge.
No, Burnout 3, but
I might have to go Burnout 3.
I
Paradise
just
is
say Burnout
close,
Revenge
though.
is the only one I ever played, honestly. I just like saying that. I think
Pretty
it's
good.
I think it's a funny name for a title. Burnout
It's pretty good.
Revenge.
So, I don't know what else happening. Sports,
Ubisoft?
new Madden. New
Oh,
Madden's happening.
EA still.
Ubisoft.
Of course it is.
Ubisoft. The Division.
Yep,
It's
which
getting-
isn't
it's
coming
getting-
out.
It's getting pushed back.
It's
Yep.
not coming out till next year at the very least. They said, or at least
Actually, no, I think they put it out because it's the same company that put out Assassin's Creed and Far Cry 4 a month apart. So I think they would totally do it. Will they? It's another question, but I think they would do it.
Wait, what? Put what out?
They would put out The Division and Siege in the same year.
No, they're not. They confirmed that Division is going to be Q4 2015, so it's going to be January, February,
Q4
March.
or Q1?
Wait, what?
Q4.
You mean Q1?
No, Q4, like January, February, March.
Oh, like Q4 is still technically 2015. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Okay.
What?
Fiscal years are dumb.
Fiscal years are very silly.
Yeah, they're very silly.
So, quarter... Never mind.
Q4 includes the first 3 months of...
Well, no, actually, no. It is.
That does
It's
not
actually
make sense.
no. Actually, no, Brian. It's Q1 2015, but still fiscal year 2014.
Yeah.
It's as an accountant, and it's really dumb.
You do realize we are talking about Division, which isn't out yet.
Right.
And
Yeah.
you do realize we're in the year 2015 right now.
No, what I'm
Okay,
trying
I'm
to
sorry,
say
yeah,
is
like,
they
yeah.
said that the Division would be coming out in early 2016.
2016. So
Right.
Q1 2016,
Right.
fiscal year 2015.
Right.
It
Well, I
makes
mean,
no sense.
Sure.
Let's go with it. Let's go with it. Let's go with it. Let's go with it.
But we're getting Siege before that.
We're getting Siege.
Now, whether or not Siege becomes a good game is another question.
Yeah. I mean,
Uh,
one of us could have played it, but you know.
But you know.
Well, Siege comes out officially in the fall, I think.
Yeah, like September, October, one of the two. It's somewhere around Metal Gear. It's I say a new Splinter Cell is going to be announced. It's been a while since Blacklist,
It has been a while, yeah.
That's true.
but fuck all that. You know what we need? New Prince of Persia. The sequel to Prince of Persia, Prince of Persia 2 is what we need. The sequel to Prince of Persia. Also,
Another
I
Prince
really
of
want,
Persia.
I really want Prince of Persia, guys. I really want that.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do. I want it inside me.
What
I
about
want it.
the, you think we'll see more footage of the new Uncharted?
That is.
Yeah,
Sony
that's a
joint.
guarantee.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see it. Well, it was at Gamescom already. What else would they show? Not for the entire game. The
Well, I
process.
thought, didn't Brian say they were, like, remaking the whole game again or something?
No, they're just pushing it back.
For what?
2016, Uncharted 4.
Well, Brian, when you were at Gamescom, weren't you saying, like, oh, the guy told me that they're unhappy with it or something? They were, like, putting in a bunch of new shit that you haven't seen here. It's going to be godlike or something?
Oh yeah, when I was talking to Nolan North,
Yeah.
he was just saying that the trailer was like child's play compared to what they were building in there. They didn't scrap anything. It's just that they were
Right.
still making it.
Okay.
And that demo was good when the guy used like the rope to, like, swing down and kick that guy and get his gun. That's pretty awesome. But I guess it's not ready yet. Or they push it back.
We forgot something big, I think, for the Microsoft conference, the new Tomb Raider.
Tomb Raider. Yep, that's gonna be shown.
Which probably is going to be my number one thing because everything else has just been, like, too far out. Like, I want Tomb Raider this year.
It is coming out this year.
Good.
Yes, big thing.
Um,
More Just Dance, Ubisoft, I guess.
Wait, which new Tomb Raider game now?
Tomb Raider 2,
the sequel to the new Tomb Raider, the best
the second Tomb Raider game.
So, I was completely unaware.
one. What?
Yeah. It's happening.
It's one of Bone's, like, 6 months exclusives until the PS4 gets
Yeah, until it comes to PS4.
it.
What else is
Oh, man.
Ubisoft? I'm trying to think. Oh, Assassin's Creed Syndicate, which, you know, whatever.
like, God. Okay.
What? Did you enjoy Unity, Ruben?
I haven't played it anymore since me and Brian played multiplayer.
That one time.
Like, Jesus.
Remember the stained glass?
Like, okay, games like Battlefield and Call of Duty can make sense when they come out every fucking year because it's just like you go around, you shoot people, you're like whatever, get the next game, shoot people. But like Assassin's Creed has a bunch of shit in it. Like, give people time. Okay, they've had time. I don't know how to put this. The game sucks.
Brian?
Hmm?
Do you remember when Assassin's Creed had, like, a point to it? Remember Desmond?
Yeah, I miss him.
I don't.
I never,
but
I
remember,
never
was
thought
thinking
I'd
having a
say
point.
that, but I miss him.
You mean Nolan North?
Yeah,
miss
I always
Nolan.
miss. I'll always
I
miss
miss
Nolan North.
too. I actually saw a picture that said that, like, if you wanted to make an Uncharted movie, you want to choose a guy who was Jamie Lannister to be Nathan Drake. Which I think
He would make a very good Nathan Drake.
because Nolan North is like he's like in his like mid 40s now. I'm sure he can that kind of he's not that spry anymore. So
Well, Drake himself is an older gentleman too.
I thought he's just in the 30s though.
Drake?
Yeah.
Not in the new game. They said he was older in the new game.
Okay, that's
Just
it.
fucking look at him.
I think in like Uncharted 4 that Troy Baker's his brother. Which is like the fucking Ouroboros of fucking video game voice acting just coming around.
The quickening has begun. The two most.
This is the end of days.
It already kind of happened in Shadow of Mordor. They were both in there, but
Yeah, they were.
not at that level.
Boy, that's fucked. But yeah, Ubisoft. What else is happening?
Sony
Assassin's
then,
Creed.
right?
Assassin's
Oh.
Creed, Division. They're gonna say something about Division Siege. Think announce a new Far Cry. Announce a new Far Cry.
We've had.
Or announce a Far Cry Blood Dragon 2.
Well, by the time
I
E3
don't-
rolls around, when did Far Cry?
When did-
no, it was last year.
When did Far Cry 3 come out?
3 came out in 2012.
4
4 was last year.
2012. I don't think they'll announce a new Far Cry this year.
Mm.
Because you look at the cycles, it's going to be a year on, year off, year on, year off, and they typically don't announce the game for the next year
Yeah,
most
that's true.
time.
But Splinter
That's
Cell.
why I don't think we'll be seeing anything for Destiny, because at most I think they'll announce like a DLC. They'll announce a new DLC probably.
Okay.
Well,
I
I
don't
was
think-
only basing what I
so
said.
Blood Dragon 2.
Yeah, I was only basing what I said on Destiny on the fact from that that plan I saw. Normally, I wouldn't expect that to happen.
Yeah. But I think new Splinter Cell, and I'm praying for a new. Oh, hey Brian,
Huh.
is this finally the year we get Beyond Good and Evil 2?
Oh, every year.
Every year.
That's the
It is
question.
on those leaked E3 plans. Every year. Think this is the year? Is this the year?
Oh man, I don't want to
How
say
long
no.
has the game been in development? Since like 2007?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
They
been
fi-
8 years.
threw us a bone a couple years ago with like a quick thing, but
That would be a big fucking thing, wouldn't it?
yeah,
That'd be real
about
huge.
fucking time.
Yeah,
I think this would be a good year for it too.
it would. It would. I think I'm not gonna say it's gonna happen because fuck that. It's never happening. But I look forward to it.
It could happen.
It's not gonna happen though.
It might.
It might, but it's not gonna happen. Sony,
Sony.
Last Guardian, finally.
No, never.
Yeah, no,
never.
you're not. You're right.
Never.
It's not happening.
That's never happening.
I know, but
So, okay, the only thing I want from Sony, and I know I'm not going to get it, but it would make my year, is if they followed up on if they announced for America, Gravity Rush 2.
that could happen.
Because there was a teaser for the Japanese release,
That could
and
happen.
then we heard literally zero about it since then.
Sony, well, they kind of gave up on the beat a little bit.
They shouldn't. Let's see.
They can make it like one of those Sony small arcade games.
Just, okay, I don't care. If they just want to release Gravity Rush on PS4, I don't give a shit. Just give me Gravity Rush 2. I don't care what fucking platform it's on.
Yeah.
Besides
It's
that,
definitely not going to be for Vita.
hey man, don't
Ain't nothing going to be for Vita.
Don't knock the Vita. This is the year for Vita right here. It's coming.
Is it? Is it the year for Vita, Ruben? Because remember,
Wasn't that not
last
like
year?
2 years ago?
Remember last year when the Vita lost an exclusive?
It's the-
When they lose, what was the
Not only
demand?
did they lost Tearaway. Not
Oh, they
only
lost
did they
Tearaway.
not announce any games for Vita, but they said that game that was once for Vita only is now for PS4. So fuck you. So no, Ruben, we're not gonna get any Vita games.
I don't want the Vita to just turn into some like second-hand indie platform.
It's fucking
No,
too
no, the
late.
Vita
Ruben.
is a Vita is a thing to play your PS4 on when you're not in the room with your PS4.
Let me tell you what the Vita is, Ruben. The Vita is a weeaboo platform and nothing else.
No, you use it to play your PS4 when you're not up there.
You use it to play a PS4 and you use it to play weeaboo games, and that is literally all.
Speaking of Weeaboo
Easy-
games, they should
easy right
announce Danganronpa.
This is not the venue for that.
I think you're looking
I'd love
for
for you to venue, but it's not the venue for that.
Sony,
I want my fucking announce their fucking Valkyria Chronicles console game. That'd be great.
that would be great, but you know
Not happening, though.
They have to translate 3 first.
Yeah. I think they're gonna show some more of No Man's Sky.
Yeah, that'll.
That's
be
it for
good.
this year, isn't it?
No Man's Sky, yeah, that's
Yeah.
later this year.
Fuck, man. Shit. The new era is here.
A new era
show-
of thinking you're playing with other people, but you're actually not.
They might do another Call of Duty thing. That's Call of Duty.
Yeah, well,
Black
Call of
Ops
Duty
3.
Black Ops 3, that'll happen. I'll bet you anything that's what they lead off the fucking Xbox conference with.
Do you think we have a Killzone 5? Or
Mm,
Killzone 4?
Dude, who gives a fuck? Killzone
People-
sucks.
Sony does. Sony gives a fuck.
Sony, I think they have other exclusives that they could milk than Killzone, considering that
Let
they've
me get,
already
uh,
Killzone.
They
Jack and
should.
Daxter collection.
Which one?
We get the Jack and Daxter collection.
Oh god. If they start announcing collections, that means they don't have.
I
anything better
would
to talk
fucking buy a PS4 Ratchet Clank collection.
about.
Of
I mean,
course.
if you're announcing a collection, okay, you know what?
Oh, Brian, Microsoft. What about Gears of War 4?
That'll Gears of War HD, then Gears of War 4, probably.
Okay, all right, yep, okay.
You know
So
what
Sony.
would make me laugh my goddamn ass off? Remember that one year where Hideo Kojima walked out on stage and showed off Metal Gear Solid 5 during the Xbox conference?
Yeah.
What if he, like, the lights go down in the conference, and then one thing comes up, and then it's like, I don't know, what could Kojima do? It's some game, he'll troll everybody with some game, like how he did with Phantom Pain.
Metal Gear
And
Acid 3.
people would be like, what the fuck is this? Then
Metal Gear
Hideo...
Acid 3.
What?
Metal Gear Acid 3.
It can't be
The
because
card game.
Konami owns the rights to Metal Gear Acid. No, what I'm saying, or Metal Gear. What I'm saying is that it's going to be something new by Kojima. He's going to walk out on stage like, please understand, I work for Microsoft now. I'm Microsoft's head of games, and then everybody
games.
loses their goddamn mind.
In Gears of War, there's like 3-hour cutscenes.
It's just like, please understand, Hideo Kojima presents Gears of War.
Man.
And then Microsoft
Man.
stocks just fucking skyrocket.
Oh my god.
And then every fucking hater that ever existed just cries in sheer agony.
God.
What game
How
were
do
we
you say,
talking
oh,
about?
come on, in Japanese? What
game were we talking about that we were like Kojima's name shows up on it? We were just talking about this.
Beyond? Or like another a Quantic Dream thing?
No, it was like yesterday or something,
Where did we talk? What did we talk about yesterday?
or 2 days ago. When we were at
Was
your
it?
place.
Kojima? He came up with
Or-
some, I don't know, maybe.
Wait,
I
fuck,
forget.
hold on. Oh, never mind, whatever. No, I think seeing where Kojima goes or what he does is kind of like one of the more interesting things happening in the gaming industry right now, and that's
Without
kind
doubt.
of sad.
Without a doubt.
It's,
I think he goes to Capcom.
no, what? They don't
Yeah.
have the money to pay him.
I think it could be like, we go down, this is an all-in Capcom thing, in my opinion.
I don't think they will.
So
Well,
you're
I don't
saying-
know. I don't know where it'll go, but I'm pretty sure it's not Capcom.
What would he do at Capcom? All right, Street Fighter V with Kojima with Del Toro presents. You thought you were fighting, but it was a movie. Street Fighter-
Capcom has a hand in the next Devil May Cry. Make it even more fucking Japanese and crazy.
Okay, you know what? Kojima and a Devil May Cry game would actually make me play a Devil May Cry game.
DMC is
No,
pretty good.
well, why the fuck don't we just turn it all around? How about Platinum Game presents Kojima's Devil May Cry?
Oh shit!
the world is not ready for that shit.
Oh,
It's really not ready for that shit, Brian. It's not.
Just think about it.
I did,
Platinum
and I'm like,
Games has already worked
no,
with Kojima
no one man
once.
should have all this power. No, I can't. No, that's not ready.
I mean, Platinum Games maybe could get enough money through investments to get away from Nintendo and stop being,
Well, they're
Wii U.
already working on Scalebound for Xbox
Oh
One.
yeah, I forgot about
Yeah,
that.
Scalebound. Those
That's too bad because that's not Bayonetta.
and then there's Battleborn happening.
What the fuck's
Battleborn.
Battleborn?
Oh yeah, that's the
It's
that's
Gearbox. Oh fuck! Really think Borderlands 3 is happening?
No.
Yes.
It's
Yes.
actually possible, yeah.
Yes. I'm gonna keep saying it till will into existence. Yes.
But what about pre-sequel? That just came out.
Yeah, but that's not 3.
Define just.
Also, it's not
Yeah.
Gearbox. That
Last
came out
year.
last year. Also, that's not Gearbox. So that was TK Australia.
Didn't Borderlands 1 and
Well,
2
then
come out?
Gearbox is working on Battleborn, like you said.
But they're really big though.
Yeah,
What the
but I
fuck is
would.
Battleborn?
I don't know.
It's
But
the
thank-
game that they're working on.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
is
Gamer
it,
last
is
year.
it that one where they were like writing and it was like everyone's
No,
an Indian?
that's Scalebound.
Oh. What?
Battleborn, I think is
They're
like
MOBA.
yeah, it's a third-person action MOBA.
So Smite.
Smite.
But
So we're getting another Smite. Oh no. No, but okay, Borderlands 1 and 2. Like, they came out in pretty quick succession, if I remember correctly. Like, no more than 2 years apart, I think. Right? Yeah, maybe.
Oh God! Like, okay, so regarding Battleborn, last year, CEO Randy Pitchford tweeted what Battleborn is, and it's a tweet that literally broke my brain. I still haven't recovered. It is the most fucked, crazy, like, goddamn catchphrase, Silicon Valley bullshit of a tweet. What Battleborn is.
What was it?
Oh boy.
He said, Battleborn is FPS, hobby grade co-op campaign, genre blended, multi-mode competitive esports, meta growth, choice plus epic Battleborn heroes.
I think that may be my favorite tweet.
I know, but like you think about that, and your brain just kind of resets itself because it can't deal with that. Okay, one more time. Here we go. Battleborn
Clearly that
is.
man was joking, but
I don't. No way. I don't know. Battleborn is FPS, hobby grade co-op campaign, genre blended, multi-mode competitive esports, meta growth, choice plus epic Battleborn heroes.
Jesus Christ.
I have to
Christ.
think that's a joke.
I
They
don't.
have a sense.
I don't
They have
know.
a sense of humor there.
Mike. I've just realized something. I've just realized what Call of Duty could become now. Call of
And
Duty
is that?
Call of Duty MOBA. Imagine a Call of Duty MOBA.
I play that. Like a better Monday Night Combat. I'd be down with that.
Something along those lines, yeah. Oh
Yeah.
god, Monday Night said, yeah. Like, can you imagine that? You're just shooting, like, something, and that's how you win.
Well, that's kind of how like the Chinese Call of Duty is, but they're robots.
The fuck is a Chinese Call of Duty?
Call of Duty in China. They made a Chinese Call of
It's
Duty.
got-
That's a Chinese-only Call of Duty,
It's a
Are you
Chinese-only
game?
free-to-play Call of Duty, and it has Chris Evans in it.
and it has robots.
That's
Yeah.
It's You need VPN like a motherfucker to play
To
it.
be fair, you're right, like, same as you, if they made a Call of Duty MOBA, I think I would buy that game.
Yeah. So, what else from Sony do we think will happen?
God. What's on the... I don't know.
What is Sony nowadays?
Well, I guess maybe more FF15 stuff? I don't know.
Well, that might be more of a Square thing.
Type
Oh,
0...
Kingdom Hearts 3.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Square Enix has a thing.
That's a Square
They're
thing,
gonna do.
though, I guess.
They're doing Final Fantasy 15. They're gonna do Kingdom Hearts 3. They're gonna do.
Nothing else. Oh, they're no. Well, wouldn't Square just hold Tomb Raider to their conference?
Is Square having a conference?
Yes.
They'll probably pull an Ubisoft and do both, where they'll show off like a
a
cutscene
portion
of
of
the
it?
game at
Yeah.
one conference, and then like gameplay of the game at another, like they did with Far Cry 4 last year.
Who's doing that new Star Wars game? The other one, the one that Amy Hennig left Naughty Dog for.
Wait, what?
Remember that Naughty Dog was a mess 'cause everybody kept leaving?
Yeah.
Amy Hennig, who was a lead writer, I think, of Uncharted, or might have been Last of Us, left for a Star Wars project for EA's Visceral. Visceral being the makers of, what's it called? Dead Space.
I hope it's Death Troopers, because
I
that
hope
would
it's 1313.
it's not 1313, but there was a Star Wars book.
Okay,
that
fine.
came out-
1314.
Oh, great, good, great.
Yeah.
Yeah, she did join Visceral, but
So
I'm
hold
sure-
on, wait. Is Square having their first conference this year? Or are you talking about Square's like own thing
Yeah,
within
this
everyone
is
else's?
actually
no,
their
they're
first
actually having a
conference.
full-on press conference this year. Yeah.
Well, I wonder if they'll talk about that thing I linked earlier, the Dissidia remake for arcades or whatever, because I hear that's coming to consoles after that, which will be coming to America as well.
You know, I'm
That game
sure they
looks
will talk about
sick
that.
as shit. Actually, I have the trailer here.
It looked like, I think I'd just rather play fucking, what's it, Gunslinger Stratos.
Yeah, except we're never getting that, so don't worry about
Yeah,
it.
it looked more fun though.
Like, I'm watching this trailer get on the stream. This game looks like...
It looks interesting, but
I
nothing I want to play.
enjoyed Dissidia on the PSP. I only played with George. But, like, this game, I think I would actually just play on my own. 'Cause as long as they get rid of leveling and gears.
I thought the city was fucking horseshit.
I love Dissidia.
I mean,
That's
the
great.
concept is kind of cool, and I could see why like someone like George would be like into it, but like I don't know.
I'm not saying you can't have fun and enjoy it, but I'm just saying I'm not gonna have fun and enjoy it.
Like
So
I had a lot of fun and enjoyed it. I like fighting game RPGs.
do you think we get PlayStation All Stars 2?
No, but don't talk about that.
I would love that, but no.
Okay.
Here's the thing though. I don't. So why is Square having a conference on the year where they're busy making shit we already know about? So there's no fucking reason for them to have a conference.
They announced new shit. They announced
What did
Final
they
Fantasy
announce?
and Final Fantasy 15 2.
The thing's not even out yet.
So they announced 14 before 13 was out.
I
They
don't
did.
believe. Okay, that's an MMO. That doesn't even count. Like here, yeah, no, that's a stupid thing. It's like if a 14 expansion just came out, we're getting 15. We got Type 0. Like
They can have their fabulous Nova Quinceañera fucking trilogy.
The
15
Fabula
trilogy.
Nova Quinceañera.
Quinceañera trilogy, yeah.
what?
No,
I
remember
think
that?
here's-
No, Square had their Fabula Nova Crystallis 13.
They'll announce an English release for Bravely Second. They'll announce an English release for Final Fantasy Agito. They'll announce a.
I don't know.
I don't know.
The way I see it, it's like I think it's great that they have their own conference, but I think this year is kind of a shitty like timing for it. But whatever.
I'm sure most of what it's going to be is showing off because we have all of these games that they've announced, but we have almost no gameplay for half of them. I'm sure they'll show off gameplay for these games. is
Oh,
the
before we
reason.
get there, let's go to Nintendo right quick. Nintendo, they're to show off Zelda. They're on screen for Zelda. Because Zelda's happening next year.
They confirmed that they're not going to show anything from NX this year, so we're not going to get any new consoles.
the next GameCube, the GameCube 2. I can show
Wait,
that.
what?
No, that's what
What?
I'm calling. That's what I'm calling.
What? What?
Irvin, no, it's okay, Irvin,
what?
it's okay, it's okay, it's okay.
I hadn't heard
No.
of this. What?
No, okay,
You're saying they're
making.
gonna make a good console one finally? Sorry, can you, what?
That's the dream. That's
Okay.
the dream.
I would buy a GameCube too. Like I wouldn't even think twice about it. I'd go buy it.
Make the GameCube orange instead.
Wait, there was an orange GameCube.
Yeah, but I mean like their launch version orange.
Oh, and then you could buy the purple one later. Okay.
Well, yeah, that's it. You're right. That's right.
I
What
would
else would they
love
have?
a
I guess
Nintendo
new-
console that actually focused on like power and like fun instead of shit and gimmicks.
I know. That'd be cool.
God.
I say they announced a new Metroid. Haven't had one since. They
I
haven't had one
don't-
since the Wii.
I don't think they'll announce a new Metroid. They will announce more information about their new Star Fox.
Yeah. That's supposed to come out. Like, isn't it this year?
That's what they're saying.
Yeah, so that's something. Maybe some more
Guys.
3DS stuff. Maybe a new handheld.
No.
3DS is getting kind of long in the teeth, like an actual next gen handheld.
No, they're not going to do that. They're going to announce the NX before they announce a new 3DS.
It's not gonna be a 3DS. It's gonna be it's gonna be 3 screens.
It's going to be
Yes.
it's going to be an interesting concept. I think. What I think the NX will be is I think it will
It'll,
actually
and
act as
it'll be curved.
no. I think it'll actually act as both a handheld and a television device. I think it'll be a combination of the two.
So a tablet.
No, what I think it'll be like the 3DS, where you can take it on the go anywhere you go, but it will have more features when connected to the TV.
Well, yeah,
Like,
good.
it'll-
That's great. Yeah, that works out perfectly for them.
They'll
So
be
you're-
they'll be experimenting more with the idea of crossplay as the platform itself, rather than something that happens when you buy a game on multiple consoles.
Wait, wait, wait,
That-
wait,
That's
wait,
what I
wait.
think. That's what I think the concept for the NX will be.
So you're saying like it'll have like a wireless controller for it when it's plugged into the TV and be like a real console. So it's a real console that becomes a handheld. Because
Yeah.
that's kind of a great idea as
Yeah.
long as it's not the Wii U again.
Right.
Like I said, this is just my speculation, but based on because like we got the Wii U the most recently, so the 3DS is due for an upgrade, but they're talking about the NX like it's going to be a new like home console. So I
What does
legitimately
NX
believe it'll
stand
be.
for?
I don't know.
Next.
No.
New experience.
experience or
Fuck.
something.
God damn it.
New experience.
God damn it. No.
You know
No.
that new experience is basically
No.
everything Nintendo stands for. So let's.
God. Fuck. Ah. Ah.
I would love that. Like, I would love any sort of real console and with a real controller type thing.
Did we see the Phantom this year finally?
Yeah.
Hope we can get the Phantom.
But speaking of old games like Metroid, Zelda, and Star Fox, That Fedora console.
Oh,
right, that
God, the Fedora console.
What was it called?
I forget what's called.
Retro. It's called
retro.
retro.
It's the retro console. So okay, I didn't see it in that article anywhere, but does it say who's making that, or is it just a bunch of Fedora rednecks?
I think it's just some dudes.
That fucking
That
annoys me.
to reestablish gaming culture that's been dismantled over the past few years.
Old cartridge games with no bugs, no
No
DLC,
bugs.
no bugs.
Remember when you had no bugs, guys?
Yeah.
Remember when E.T. didn't have any bugs?
You know,
The
like
games had no bugs.
Mario. Oh wait, I mean Star Fox. I mean wait, Kirby. I mean wait, hold on. I got this. Hold on.
Games ain't got no bugs.
Do you got one for me? I don't know, Mike.
No. Tetris, no.
No. No.
Castlevania. Metsu.
No.
Rob.
Yeah, so fuck that
Rob's
console.
I'm willing to bet you that Rob had no bugs at all.
All right, we'll take it. We'll
Yes.
take it.
Rob the robot?
Yes.
Rob never tried to kill
You know
anybody.
what? If they put a robot in a new fucking Nintendo console, I'd buy that. Give me another Rob. Give me Rob Wii.
This is... it's not like Rob Lowe, but
Yeah.
for the Nintendo console.
Yeah, give me Rob.
It's gotta be Robert.
Or
He's
no,
upgraded.
no, Robbie.
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 Rob Wii.
Yes. Rob Wii. So what, do they make games anymore, Nintendo? If you can get a new Mario, like announce it, actually here's a new Mario for realsies. Not 3D fucking dumb shit, but like a new universe, Mario universe.
Well,
What,
I
like-
mean,
Gritty Mario?
Yeah, getting that like fucking dark, gritty Mario we all been hoping for in our entire lives, where he's in the goddamn like gutter. He's a fucking the proletariat and please it's a bourgeoisie. Yeah, so give me that our 1984 Mario. Yeah.
These streets are filled with blood.
Yeah.
The only one who's able to stop them.
And
Turtles have
all this
taken over
blood.
the kingdom.
he
all
just
this-
he pulls his hat down, turns into a mask.
I've been
all
fighting
this
for
blood.
50 goddamn years.
when you get blood, in the plumbing, you need the plumber.
This time I've got to finish the fight. The streets of New York City.
By the way,
Streets
Mike,
of Mushroom Kingdom.
Mike, save that tweet you were talking about earlier. I need that for reference on a title later. Go on.
Okay, sure. I got it.
Uh,
Yeah, even that dark, gritty Mario.
that'd be good.
That would never fucking happen in the fucking world ever. What are you doing? What's Nintendo doing?
I don't know. Like, I
Anyone
guess
know?
another Pokemon or something, right? I mean, didn't they?
Yeah,
Didn't they unleash
great.
another Pokemon thing?
New Pokemon, gimme.
Didn't they?
Yeah.
Didn't they already announce one that I don't remember the name of?
Of course they did. Yeah, of course. Yeah, sure they did. Of course they did.
Okay, thanks.
I-
do,
Pokemon,
you know,
fucking red, blue, fuck you, rainbow.
It certainly wouldn't surprise me if they announced a new Pokemon game, but I
Name
would not.
Pokemon
do it.
Rainbow, the last Pokemon game.
So fuck you, Rainbow, and suck it, Aurora.
No, it can't be Rainbow because we've already moved on to letters. Oh, that's what we're gonna get. We're gonna
Oh,
get
you're
Pokemon.
right.
I know what we're gonna get. We're gonna get Pokemon Z version.
Pokemon Z, yeah.
That's
All
actually what
Pokemon
it's going to be.
fight with their hands.
I mean, fuck it. We got
They're all
we got,
throwing. All Pokemon throwing geese.
we got the remakes last year. It's time for the third one in this series for X and Y.
Well,
Z, so-
we're getting Pokken, the fighting game, but I don't think that's Nintendo. Is it Nintendo?
No, that's Tech or that's Namco Bandai.
Right? Yeah. But I mean, it's using Nintendo's IP, so maybe they will show it at their conference.
Finally get
they
Pokemon
might.
Pinball 2 for 3DS.
I guess you're right though.
Think
Like,
about it.
what is Nintendo doing?
Pokemon Pinball 2.
That's great.
Oh. God, no.
They got Splatoon coming out, which everybody
Yeah, it's coming
just
out like
themselves
what?
over.
In like 2 weeks.
Yeah, 29th.
What is
Yeah.
Splatoon?
It's a third-person shooter.
Party
It's
game?
an area-based third-person shooter.
Oh, like Arena.
It's Well, it's interesting because like the whole mechanic of the game is not necessarily killing your opponents; it's taking more space than your opponents
But
by
they
covering
battle,
it in paint.
right? So it's like a battle
What?
arena. But they battle though. So it's like a battle arena.
So Mario Sunshine
2.
Arena.
Oh God.
All I know is that
Oh,
everybody
God.
that played the beta last week is just jizzing themselves over it.
Mario Sunshine 2.
The hardest Mario game to date.
They're never going to make a Mario Sunshine 2.
Fuck 'em, who cares?
I'll say that on the record.
Yeah, because they don't want their players to have to, God forbid, have a challenge when they play their game.
So would you call Splatoon an MBA?
What?
It's like a multiplayer battle arena.
I just call it a third-person shooter.
Okay, well it's gonna be like. So I don't know what they're doing. Nintendo's such a fucking weird company. We had no idea. Like trying to figure out what they're gonna do is a fool's errand.
One that
Yeah.
needs to get with the times, damn it.
Without a fucking doubt. Like their whole online shit is like the worst.
Like
Us.
what online? Like what online?
They have virtual consoles, interesting. Without a
You
doubt.
mean the one to play their older games?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they're already made the virtual console.
But if you buy a new console, one of those games on that console, you have to call them to like ask them permission to do it. I guess I don't know. God, Nintendo doesn't know how to fucking deal with like licenses and shit.
They need to stop doing their freaking like making their downloadable games like bound to the hardware
That's fucked. That's fucked.
instead of like your account.
Just make it like Apple or any other company. Like, hey, you can put this thing on like three or 4 devices,
Yeah, I don't know. They're really
or
dumb.
like Steam. You know, like same shit.
Exactly. But they won't do that because they're a bunch of stubborn fucks.
Yeah, they really are. Goddamn.
Like I swear, like I have this speculation that everybody that works for Nintendo has to like wear a fedora because they're like, you know what, guys, we understand that everyone else is being successful doing what they're doing, but we're not gonna do that. You know why? Because we're better than them.
I think
It's
they just
like-
all wear suits.
I don't
Everybody-
think that they think that they're better than everybody else. I think it's just that they don't want to do what everybody else is doing, which is understandable. Do we really need a third console that does what Sony and Microsoft do?
No,
I don't think so.
No, we don't.
well, if they
It's
want me to
try-
play
the
their games,
reason-
they do.
Yeah, in that regard they do, but
The reason is because their console is already like $250 cheaper than the PS4 and the Xbox One.
Not anymore, because their console's $250, and the PS4 and Bone are both $400. Well, actually,
Okay.
less than that for most of the time.
Okay, then $150 cheaper.
Actually-
It's still a lot cheaper. It's not meant to be a replacement for the PS4 and Xbox One. It's supposed to be something that you have in addition to it.
can I just buy an attachment that can play Wii U games for my PS4? Can I do that?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the PS4 games could run. The Wii
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they can run that
the
pretty
Wii
well.
U games, like, and anything else at the same time.
Yeah.
Somebody had an opinion article on, I think it was Kotaku the other day, about why Nintendo's new console they think will be video games as a service instead of video games like buying physical copies.
Well, that's what they're kind of going towards now.
And I think
That's what PlayStation Now is. PlayStation TV is. I mean,
well, it still doesn't work, but
Wait, are you talking about like one of those like hourly pay things? Because fuck that.
yeah,
or
I-
monthly.
I just the internet the structure of internet in the world is not strong enough to support that. They would be cutting out so much of their player base by doing that. Maybe if Google Fiber was a thing like across America, that might work, but it's not even close.
We're not there yet.
What's the service on?
And specifically, Brian, you're not there yet.
Oh no, I'm so far away from whatever that is.
What was the service on the PS4? I think where you can stream old games from like their servers.
PlayStation Now.
Is it that the one that
I heard it works pretty well.
that costs like $3 an hour or something like that?
I thought it was monthly.
Maybe. I thought
Nah,
something
but-
was
Yeah, it's PlayStation Now.
okay. I mean that's fine, but it's just
Yeah.
it's like like look at The Witcher. Like, what if you're gonna put in the 500 hours into that game because you probably could? Well, you ain't gonna do it hourly, that's for sure.
Yeah, no. Which is why they pay a monthly fee.
Maybe if you can jam that many hours in a month, yeah, maybe.
Square Enix, Final Fantasy, Tomb Raider. What else do they do?
Final Fantasy again. Maybe Final Fantasy Explorers for the 3DS in the United States, the Monster Hunter clone.
Maybe some of that. What else have they done? I don't know. Final Fantasy, Reverent Wings 15 for 3DS. I don't fucking know. I don't know.
Give me Crystal Chronicles. Give me another Crystal Chronicles.
No.
I'll take it, man. I'm down.
Yeah, I bet.
Oh, I got an idea. Nintendo Zelda 4 Swords Adventure 2. There's 8 swords now. 8-player Zelda.
Made by Square Enix.
Yeah, that's Square.
Okay, well...
Really second the up.
I wonder if
second-
we'll see anything mobile-based from Nintendo this year because they announced that they were working into the new mobile market.
Hey, you know
Pokemon-
who else is?
Pokemon
Konami.
Snap for phones. Perfect. Perfect.
Oh, how could we not mention Nintendo's big draw point at E3 this year? The Nintendo World Championships are back.
What is that?
Remember that movie, The Wizard, about the guy with the power glove?
I watched The Wiz.
That's not the same
The
thing.
same thing. No, it's not.
The Wizard was about the guy that had the power glove. It was like, I have power glove. It's so bad. It was about these two people traveling across country to go to the Nintendo World Championships in California.
While The Wiz was Black Wizard of Oz.
Yeah, well, The Wiz was a Black Wizard of Oz. But anyway,
Pretty
they're
good, though.
bringing
Yeah.
back the fake championship from that one movie where they announced Super Mario Brothers 2 by having these two people cross country and play it. Because apparently a multiplayer game is Super Mario Brothers 2.
Do you think we get a new Sonic this year?
I hope not.
Oh, of course we do. Of course we do. We're going to. But, you know.
I
Under
sincerely
who,
hope
though?
not.
Sonic Team, you know.
No, like Nintendo, Sony...
Nintendo.
Because it's Sega, they don't have to. Come on.
Sonic Boom was on the Wii U.
Come on. Don't say it. Come on. Look, Sonic Adventure 1 and 2 were both on not just Nintendo, and they could just make those games.
Were they on Dreamcast?
Yeah, but then the... Oh boy, hold on. Wait, fuck. Okay, I know Sonic Adventure 2 Battle was on GameCube, but that doesn't mean anything. They can still go to PS4. It could do it.
Yeah, I think it's also on PC. So just play it there instead. Better
Yeah,
idea.
well, fuck that. Can Sega just go to, like, Sony? Can they just do that, please?
Yeah, please bring more shit onto our console. We need more. We need
Look,
our shit quota.
Sega has fine games, alright?
Sega publishes some fine games, but like, I fucking like Binary Domain. Good game.
That was a Sega good game for the most part.
Yeah.
I like
What
how the
else?
three... I'm on Metacritic looking at the reviews for Sonic Boom, and I like how the three bottom ones all say, possibly the worst blotch on Sonic's record. I might even consider this the worst Sonic game I have ever played, and the absolute worst Sonic game. Put those on the box. And the absolute top review, the #1 review, 55. It's not deserving of some of the vitriol it's received as the worst game ever, but it's just so painfully average in so many ways that it may actually be worse by not being a worse game. That is the highest review for Sonic Boom, Rise of Lyric.
Like, can you imagine the studio that made Sonic Boom just sitting there in their office that day on release and just being like, guys, you're all ready for the pizza party. Yeah, we're going to celebrate. And then the reviews start coming in. They're like, do we fuck up?
It's like, oh, we should have just put out Phantasy Star Online 2 for America. God damn it, no.
Like, dude, are we doing a job tomorrow? I don't know.
Wow, Sega made Rez.
Yeah.
Man,
What the hell
they
is
can
that?
just do Rez as like their weird, trippy rhythm shooter. What if Sega just made? Oh, Sega made Valkyrie Chronicles.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah,
they could
they-
do a new Virtua Fighter, Virtua Fighter 6.
They won't.
Anyways, are there any other companies do you think that we haven't missed?
I don't know what Square's doing. So
All right, I guess that's
though Sega did K-On! Chicago Live rhythm game for PSP. Also, they published Condemned, so maybe Condemned 3 finally happened.
Do you
I
know
don't care.
Square?
It's Sega.
Oh, okay.
But
If you're looking for a VFX artist job, you could work for Big Red Button. You know, the company that made Sonic Boom. They're hiring.
Oh, I bet they are.
They are because they got money from where to hire people?
Let's look at the About Us thing for brbent.com. Big Red Button. After 13 years of art directing original IP titles at Naughty Dog, Bob Raffay founded BRB in 2009 with Jeff
How the
Lander
mighty
for
have
the
fallen.
mission of creating great character action games. We
You
have
know
brought
what?
together a collection of
3.
talented veterans of Naughty Dog, Heavy Iron, Luxoflux, and High Impact Games to develop engaging games through addictive gameplay, no. Responsive controls, no.
No.
Fluid character performance,
Oh
no.
boy, no.
Highly polished art direction, no.
Fuck,
no. And
man.
strong narrative, no.
Well, you know, jump pads,
Bounce pad.
bounce pad.
So he left Naughty Dog to put Knuckles on roids. All right. Oh my.
But on a
God.
plus side, we got the outstanding Sonic Boom TV show.
Right.
This is a man that made Uncharted Drake's Fortune that started this company. And also Jack 3, and Jack 2, and Jack and Daxter. And fucking Crash Bandicoot. Why?
We lost Mike.
Did we?
Yeah.
Oh.
In other news, Jeff Lander, the chief technical director, made True Crime New York City and Shrek 2 for the Activision Publishing.
Great.
You know he's got to be a good guy. He made Shrek 2.
How many Shreks do we have?
A
4.
lot of Shreks. Okay,
There's
what's the last
Shrek-
thing you got? What's the last thing you guys heard me say?
Nothing.
I was saying, Brian, I showed Ruben and Matt the Sonic Boom jump glitch.
Oh, good.
Oh, that was great.
That was
Did
pretty
you see
outstanding.
the episode of Sonic Boom where they just do it?
No, they actually don't. They just still made a video of, like, they put that shit in there.
Yeah.
I watched the episode, waiting for it, and it didn't happen.
Wait, what?
It
Yeah,
didn't
I watched it-
actually happen. In
I
the
watched the
real
episode, and Knuckles just flies out into space.
Yeah, that's...
But there's no pause menu there. He just flies.
Yeah, he just flies into space because that's what Knuckles does when he has
But-
to jump glitch.
But someone made a video that like they did that, but they put like the pause menu in it,
Yeah.
intercut in the scene. It's
Oh.
pretty outstanding. Yeah, I'll show you too. Well, let me get to it.
Anyways, I think that's enough for E3 though. So that's a lot of stuff. I mean, it could be great. I don't know. I'm excited. You guys excited?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, Brian. Here's what I showed them that I found hilarious.
I'm gonna put that up actually again. It's just fucking. Hold on.
Work.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah, I watched the episode. That was not the case. It's so funny though. But you know, E3. What is their PC thing gonna be? Just like, we put 4 graphics cards in this PC, fuckers. What's up?
At what?
They're having a PC gaming show.
Oh.
Yes,
at E3? Really?
a
Yes.
PC press conference at E3,
That-
and I'm not gonna lie to you, I have no fucking idea.
We're
what's
gonna
going
we're
on
gonna
there.
quad fire these
Wait.
AMD cards, just 4 of them.
Who's heading it?
I don't know.
Nobody, I don't know.
Nobody.
Fucking somebody, I guess.
Oh,
Valve.
God. Alrighty.
Valve is heading it. Oh dude. Oh dude.
Wait, is Valve heading it for real?
No, but think about that. What if Valve shows up?
And then
then-
Half-Life 3?
Half-Life 3.
Oh my God. Illuminati?
Illuminati confirmed.
Like, if Valve showed up and said Half-Life 3, the entire rest of the convention would be a moot point.
It would be. Also, it's on our booth. Come play it.
And then one section of
Also,
the
by the
entire
way, it's also is out right now.
that would be
Oh
amazing.
man! Also, it's out right now. That would be so perfect.
Okay.
I hope they do.
When Half-Life 3 comes out, it's just going to be just a news post on Steam. I guarantee you. That's it.
You're saying
be
gaming
like-
has so much money, fuck everything, just, I'm gonna
Yeah.
troll people.
It's out now. Go play it. I guarantee you.
That'd be
No
so good.
fucking announcement. Just it's out now.
That'd be so good.
It's gonna happen. Valve, fucking Nintendo doing different shit. Different. Valve just do shit. They don't give a fuck. They have a fucking big red like lever they pull when they launch their games.
But on the real about the PC and Valve, if Valve does
quad,
come up,
quad fire.
I want them to reveal Source 2. Well, not reveal, but like show us Source 2. Like actually demonstrate Source 2. And then tell us, hey, Dota 2 is going to be on Source 2 because fuck Dota 2.
Also Counter-Strike Source 2.
And Counter-Strike Go Source 2.
No, Counter-Strike Source 2.
Well, I think they would just put Go on Source 2. Because that's what they would do.
I guess
because everyone wants Go.
Yeah.
Yeah, Go is a lot bigger and more popular than I ever thought. So yeah.
Yeah. I just don't know what that thing's going to be, honestly. What PC gaming show is, except just, hey, we're going to put 4 graphics cards into this computer. So,
I mean,
where we developed a 100 gigabyte RAM stick.
Do we? Well, they can show off DDR4 that came out late last year.
Or that.
I mean, what big PC exclusive game that isn't an MMO is out and or coming out soon?
That's not an MMO PC exclusive. I don't even think that exists in this world right now nowadays.
Exactly.
Some kind of RTS.
What? StarCraft 3? They haven't released the Protoss thing yet.
Red Alert 4 won't happen.
Rome Total War, no.
The hell is that, Brian?
Don't worry about it. It's fine.
All right. Well,
I'm trying to think. Like, okay, so what do you think is like the benchmark PC game right now? Like, you build your PC to run this game max settings. For me, that's GTA 5.
It's probably GTA 5.
It's definitely.
But it might be
GTA
Witcher
5.
3 now too, though. But it's probably GTA. Brian, do you know that link
What?
I think I sent you like a month ago about like the GTA 5 tsunami mod?
Yeah, I saw that.
That is the fucking best thing.
It's crazy.
The guy goes underwater and there's killer whales to swim by. And this fucking God, GTA 5 is incredible. So yeah, I don't know what PC gaming is now, except just just like small indie games, Kickstarter projects, and Steam.
Do you know if
That's
Witcher
basically
3,
it.
Does Witcher 3 look better on the PC? Does it?
Yes. Oh my God, the frame rate.
Frame rates aside, I mean like textures.
The game
Yes,
itself
yes.
does not look better on PC. They've compared it, and people are pissed. Like,
That's the thing.
actually
It's
pissed.
like that game.
I've heard so much about people being pissed about Witcher 3 looking shitty on computers that I'm tired of it.
I'm tired of it too. Oh,
like
forgot Ubisoft for getting Watch Dogs 2. By the way.
Oh, I hope not.
Speaking of games not looking as good as they looked at the fucking conference,
Yeah.
Watch Dogs 2.
I would still say GTA 5 HD on PC over Witcher 3 in terms of graphical prowess.
Probably right.
Until
Probably
they
right.
release Crisis 4 or 3, 4.
Crisis 4. 3's already out. I think I own Crisis 3.
Crisis. Anyways, so yeah, we've been talking about E3 for about an hour
That's
and
E3.
a half. Do you want to talk about your experiences with Witcher 3 for a bit? until we
Sure.
wrap this up?
I am 32 hours in, and I'm not sure where that game ends, but I'm just gonna do a lot of side shit now. That game's, as with any game that is super big and ambitious, that game's kind of glitchy sometimes. Like one time, I got out of a cutscene, and the camera's like right up on Geralt's head, and I couldn't. So I had to reload my save to get to fix it.
One time I had to do a mission where I had to chase a guy, and it's like the game like did a cutscene where I was talking to the guy, then it went into a loading screen, then it loaded, and the guy had run away because he ran away during the loading screen, and I'm like, oh, I guess I'm just not gonna do this mission then.
I told Ruben about the time like how I was swimming in the lake and I came out, but the game still thought I was in a lake, so I was swimming on land. And I was like, one time I was in a town, and how there was kids around playing. There's a kid playing like hopscotch 8 feet in the air. Like, like with a game that big, you can't catch everything. I get that. I'm not that fucking stupid about it. So,
Yeah.
and I think the game is so good, you take the good with the bad there, because the good is so goddamn good.
This game has had 2 PC patches within 4 days of each other.
That
which is
Witcher 3
funny.
is so goddamn good. It is like games with that level of like polish and that graphic fidelity are never this big. They just aren't. Case in point, Destiny. Or like just games that look this good, did not have this much just complete. What's we looking for? Just this much.
Case in point, Bloodborne.
Bloodborne. Well, no, Bloodborne's good. I think like more like The Order.
Oh, I thought you were talking about. Well, I mean, I'm just saying how Bloodborne looks really good, but it's not a very big world.
It's not a big world, no. It's just that world is fucking huge, and that kind of sells it short a little bit. It's just really fucking big, and there's like a lot of cool shit to do. And it's not like they just took like these 8 quests and just sprinkled them around 14 times each. Everything is really kind of unique, and it's just sort of a jaw-dropping game that doesn't get made nowadays. Apart only from by Bethesda, that's it. Bethesda's the only person who Bethesda and Rockstar are the only companies that make games that big with that level of polish.
Yeah.
It is legitimately jaw-dropping, and is just I don't have the words currently to describe how good the game is, and how impressive that game is in this day and age. With game costs going into the fucking stratosphere. How much did fucking Destiny cost to make? Like $400,000? Like $500 million?
A lot of money.
Well, GTA 5 costs what, billions, right?
No, not billions.
It's
like a lot.
GTA 5 was the most expensive media enterprise in history. Like more than any movie, more than any other game, more than any other thing. Destiny cost,
and that game
GTA 5 cost the most money.
And GTA 5 broke even on pre-orders alone.
Yeah.
Which is nuts. But no, like Witcher is all like right up there in that kind of scale. And just I cannot stress enough how those games do not get made today. They don't. And the fact that they got made is fucking mind-boggling. I don't get it.
Wait,
I'm glad I'm like a game as big as Witcher.
Oh, yeah.
I'm glad I'm playing it. Straight up. That game is my game of the year right now. I'm not sure what game can top it. Like, I think it's better than Dragon Age, personally.
I don't like the combat as much as I like the combat in Dragon Age.
I don't think the combat in Dragon Age is that good, honestly.
I just like building my character to the point where I have all my different abilities the way I want, whereas The Witcher mostly comes down to timing attacks and then maybe using a sign every once in a while.
Yeah, the combat is not a strongest point without a doubt.
Whereas I like the ability in Dragon Age to... Wait, what?
Yeah, I think the combat in Witcher is not a strong suit. It is serviceable.
Yeah, it does its job. I think The Witcher is a more interesting world than the one in Dragon Age, and I think Dragon Age has stronger characters in some respects, like some of the people that you hang out with. Not a stronger main character, but stronger side characters. Because there's no characters. I'm gonna be honest. Like I like Triss, but there's no other characters in The Witcher that I like really like. The way that I liked Iron Bull in Dragon Age Inquisition, or
I suppose. Witcher's not really about that. It's not really about like finding these like party characters who you really love that much. It's really,
but that's what I'm trying to say. Is Dragon Age does a lot of stuff much stronger than Witcher does, and Witcher does some other stuff much stronger than Dragon Age does.
Yeah, like in Dragon Age, you're like on a quest to see the goddamn world. Where Witcher, you're like among the people.
Yeah.
Well,
and you see like the other side of like the side of war that you don't see in like Dragon Age.
The one thing that immediately jumped out to me when I saw Mike play this game is just the environments in Witcher 3 are not as good as Dragon Age Inquisition's.
I disagree on that, and most of it does too. You just got stuck up on fucking trees.
Those trees.
It's speed tree, man. Okay.
I don't know.
They kind of show up.
I thought the environment was just beautiful in Inquisition and just kind of like okay in Witcher.
The thing with Witcher is because it's such a huge open world, there's a lot of expanse without much going on with it. Whereas in Dragon Age, because they sectioned it off in environments, there's just so much more going on in any one given place. Yeah.
But
so the reason that you would think that is because you probably saw some of these environments in Dragon Age that were much more like, okay, this is supposed to look gorgeous, whereas Witcher has so much open space where there's nothing going on in it, which can, in some ways, can be pretty beautiful in its own right, but it's not as interesting.
And sometimes there's quite a bit going on in it.
Yeah.
Just that game's incredible. Straight up, that game is fucking incredible.
I really like it. I'm not ready to give it Game of the Year yet, but
it's up there. It's gonna remain there too.
It'll be a contender.
So all you're saying
no.
is it's beating Darkest Dungeon.
Correct. I never thought I'd say that.
Thank
I know.
the Lord.
And
Just play that game though. Darkest Dungeon is pretty fucking good. Just check the game out.
So I was unfortunately the guy that I have the shared accounts on my Xbox One with. He bought the game physically instead of digitally. I'm like, fuck you, god damn it. I could have had Witcher 3 for free.
Yeah. Well. Oh, and then Ruben tried to buy Bloodborne off me for $20.
About
what?
5 times.
Yeah. Also, I played Bloodborne. I opened it finally after sitting on my entertainment center for the past 2 months.
Did you play it? I'm calling it. Did you play it for 4 hours and say this game isn't for me, like I said you would?
I played it for like an hour. I was like, the fuck is this? This is bullshit. Fuck that. Fuck this.
Wow, you didn't make it as far as I thought you would. I thought you'd at least make it 4 hours.
The thing is, I kind of want to play some more of it because I'm like, fuck that shit. No, I'm gonna fuck that guy.
Okay, you got an hour and a half in there. You might make it to 4 hours yet. We'll see.
Maybe. I'm gonna play it once I'm done with Witcher.
Oh, 500 hours from now.
Yeah, because I'm like, I could play Bloodborne, but I want to play some more of The Witcher. But no, Bloodborne's a good game, without a doubt. It's a really good game that's full of bullshit, but it's a good game though. And I hate it, but it's alright. I mean, it sucks, but it's pretty good. But it's also a bad game too. I mean, like it's horrible, but it's awesome. It's a thing. It's a thing. I don't know.
All I'm saying is, Mike, if you want max value for it, you have to sell it earlier than later, because once those GameStop trading values go down, so does my offer.
Yeah, I'm not gonna sell Bloodborne back. I'm just not going to. And keep the game around. But yeah, Witcher, like I said, over 30 hours in, and I just don't know where the game is gonna go. I'm doing so much, and the key thing is, I want to do all that. With like Dragon Age, it got to a point where like I've done all this already, and I kind of want to do any more of it. I just kind of want to get this game over with. With Witcher, I kind of want it to end.
There's
Which
so
like
much.
never happens. Yeah, Matt, what's
You
your
know what's funny, Mike? I saw an article that was the exact opposite of what you said.
Oh, you saw
today.
the Kotaku one?
Yeah, where the guy's like, the closer I get to the end of the game, the faster I just wanted to go.
That's how I was with Dragon Age.
That's weird.
Keep in mind, I ended Dragon Age at level 19. The fucking skill cap is 20.
I made it to level 20, and I also put 120 hours into it. So
I did quite a fucking bit in 34 hours with that game. But like, I just want to keep doing shit in Dragon Age.
You mean Witcher?
You mean Witcher?
Witcher. The Dragon Age is darker, broodier, brother. Better.
It is
brother.
very dark and broody. I'll give you that.
Matt, what's your experience with Witcher 3 so far?
It's probably one of the better WRPGs I've played, considering I don't play them very much because I just prefer JRPGs. This was probably the first WRPG in a while for me to actually get excited over.
What was the last one not named Mass Effect?
That's not named Mass Effect.
Yeah.
Probably Shadow of Mordor. Well, okay, that's
An action game. That's
yeah.
One
Probably Dark Souls 2.
okay, all right.
But Dark Souls is a JRPG.
JRPG
isn't it?
though. That is a Kirby. It is a JRPG. So.
And so is Bloodborne to that same
So is
effect.
Bloodborne.
Yeah,
I
if you
mean-
want to get technical, those are both games made by a Japanese developer.
Who knows how to make JRPGs? Good.
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 Yeah, for me, like I beat Witcher 2 like a week before Witcher 3. I beat Witcher 2 in like 20 hours apparently, according to Steam. This game is just a lot better. Like the combat is a lot better. The potion system's a lot better. The crafting's better. Like the signs make sense now. You know what the signs do? And they're easy to do.
I finally figured out the whole crafting thing, and I actually
Finally made a freaking piece of armor that was like
Isn't it
way,
great?
way better than what I had.
Isn't it great? Yeah, man. Just like being able to like dismantle things to get more. You've been like dismantling things just to meet the quotas for those things.
I haven't dismantled a whole lot, but
What you been doing?
But what I've been doing is I've been figuring out, okay, this is what I need for this is what I need for this,
Right.
and make the armor. And it was exponentially cheaper to do that
Yeah.
than it was to just buy it.
Buying it. And most of the time, like the craftsman will have you can buy the supplies from the craftsman to meet your quota to make those armor.
Either that, or like I just like go to dismantle and I just look at all the random
Right,
stuff I
right.
picked up and see if it'll dismantle into anything I need.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
it's fun. The problem I have is that like some of those things you get are like level 33, and you're like level like 10. And I'm like, well, fuck, what, huh?
Yeah, but I like the.
How big's that game? I don't know.
I like how the quest system too, where it's like it's not just a go to this NPC, go do this, come back, talk to NPC. It's actually a more like ongoing like thing. Like that quest that I did for the Bloody Baron. Like God, that
Yeah,
took me
that was like a 3-hour quest line.
Yeah, and I liked it a lot. And the thing is that what didn't even end there. Like, I guess.
Did you do like when you went to go find the those 3 witches?
Yeah, I can't.
And how
remember.
did you finish the whole quest line yet?
Well, I went down there, right, and I found
Yeah.
out that old lady was actually the Baron's wife.
Isn't that fucked?
And I was just
Isn't
like,
that fucked up?
oh, and then I learned, well,
I was more pissed off at the fact that I learned that they try to kill this girl I'm trying
Yeah,
to
to kill
find.
Siri, yeah.
And I'm like, they only gave me 2 options, and they both basically
They
alluded.
both say hello later, please.
Well, one of them's like, I'm not gonna let you get away with it. And I think I don't know what
You
happened.
think you let them get away with it?
I didn't pick that one. I picked the other one that says, after I find Siri, then I'm coming back for you.
Okay, and then what do they do?
They don't really do anything. They just kind of walk away. But then
Yeah, the same thing happens if you check that one.
But it's funny because after you tell the Baron what happened, like in both instances, because I went to that other town to
Yeah.
find where his daughter was, and she's
Right.
like, yeah, I'm not coming back, so fuck you. So then after that, I was like, oh, it looks like I gotta go back to the bog anyway. I wonder if I'm gonna fuck him up.
Then she's there. It all blends into each other. It's incredible.
Yeah, I haven't got that far yet. I just accepted the quest where the Baron says to meet him in that town over by the bog, and then actually
Oh.
the one I'm actively
Oh, you got that quest?
yeah, the one I'm
You
actively
should
trying
go
to
over
do.
there and do that quest. It's a pretty good quest.
The one I'm actively trying to do is the one in Novigrad, because I haven't got there yet.
Novigrad is... There's so much fucking shit in Novigrad.
Yeah, well, I want to
God damn.
find the banker so I can exchange these useless coins that I
I've
have.
been in Novigrad for the past 5 hours, Matt.
Oh well,
I don't fucking... I'm doing so much shit. I don't fucking... My God, that game's so big.
what I guess like if there was a complaint that I could have, I don't like the fact that like I haven't come across a town where there's like an alchemy person, a armor smith, a weaponsmith, all in the same town.
Yeah,
Like,
you need to kind of spread out and go find them. And also, they don't show up on the map either. You have to remember where they are,
yeah, that's really
which makes no
dumb.
sense. Yeah. I don't
Well,
get-
once you find them though, if you pull up the world map, it shows you like the icon of like where it is. Like it says,
But-
"Hey, weaponsmith here."
Actually, there is no. I checked. At least on my map, it doesn't show up for them. It shows like the weapon, like the tables. We can go to enhance weapons. But they don't show where the, blacksmiths are.
Oh, for me it
So I have
does.
to kind of go in there and go look around and see if they remember where they are.
But like, it sucks because if I want to make any kind of silver sword, I actually have to have silver, which
Which is hard to find.
yeah, it's actually I have a thing where I dismantle it and it gives me like 4.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I'm still saving up for some silver to make a new silver sword, but everything in that game is just streamlined compared to 2, which is really nice.
I thought in 2, I thought the absolute stupidest thing was the fact that you were expected to make potions before you go into battle. Because what the fuck are you supposed to do when you get into a battle and you're not expecting it?
Reload your save.
Yeah, that's not good game design. That's
It's
really
not. It's
bad
not.
game design.
Yeah, it is. And also, making potions and drinking them takes like a long time because he just kind of sits there and drinks it and sits there for a little while longer, and then he uses it.
I still haven't figured out how to make oil for my sword.
I just haven't had a reason to use oil because I can just drink a potion and go, or get a better sword. I mean, I think you can. There's a way to do it. I'm not sure how to do it. I just haven't done it in a long time. I did it a lot in 2. I haven't done it at all in 3.
Also, I can't wait till I have armor that says, like, even if you get hit, like, reduce knockback by, like, or, like, reduce, like, your hit stun by, some percentage, because I swear, when I get into a group of, like, fights and stuff like that, I have to use the stupid telekinetic blast to get them away from me, because...
Why not
like,
just, dash around?
I try to do that, but, like, they jump at me, and you have no invincibility when you do it,
No.
which is dumb.
No, I mean the combat is almost like Bloodborne-esque in that regard. Where if you get jumped by dudes, you can die real fast.
Yeah. Well, at least it's nice because I can't get blindsided because whenever enemies are near, my guy automatically pulls out a sword.
Which is nice. Also, in Witcher 2, you had to remember to take out the right sword.
Oh yeah, this one automatically does it for you.
Yeah, you had to. Fuck, man, you had to choose. But I had a battle with some dudes, and I had no idea why I was not killing them. So I found out 10 minutes later I was using my silver sword instead. That was annoying. Now in this game, choose picks the right sword for you, and that's a lot fucking better. Thank Christ. This game is better in every possible way. This is coming from a guy who actually enjoyed Witcher 2 a lot.
Well, I still have my free copy of Witcher 2 sitting around to play, so...
I desperately tried to get into The Witcher 2, and I just could not.
Man, it hooked me from day one. I'm not sure what happened. I just got hooked real fast. I mean, I think it was that world and Geralt as a character is really, really good.
Do you play the same character in all 3 games?
Yep. Yeah, you do.
So he's an old motherfucker.
Yep.
Well,
Also your beard grows dynamically.
Oh yeah.
It's awesome.
First thing I did when I got to Novigrad, I went into the thing, and I'm like, I wonder what this barber does. And then
Shave.
I was like, oh, I can shave my thing.
Yeah.
And then and I bet you like later on like it'll start growing back.
It does.
Real-time hair growth.
Yeah, like I'm about to go to a ball, so I'm like, I need to get a shave first. I went over, got a shave before I went to the ball. That game's incredible. That game is fucking outstanding.
It's pretty good. It's pretty great.
Also, a lot of dark fucking shit. Did either of you do the Baron's Child yet?
Yeah.
Yeah, Matt, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Boy, that shit, man, what the fuck? What the fuck?
Also, I fucked the sorceress. Then she put me to sleep.
Yep, she does that.
And then I was like, oh, fuck you. You want to
Yep.
go give this thing to this guy who over here who's an asshole?
Yeah, man.
I'm not gonna let you do that.
Yeah, you're an asshole.
I'm like,
She put-
I can't let you give something like someone to get like the ability to reverse technology, a plague, to use that against the common people. Fuck that.
But no, you just told her to go to Kaer Morhen. This was good.
She put you in the go-to-sleep?
Yeah.
Oh,
she
God.
DTS'd him. her new sex move.
God,
Also, how much foreplay was there for that quest, Matt?
a lot.
That was a lot of foreplay. Yeah.
God, I have to go here, then I have to go here.
Here, I have to follow her trail of clothes to this place.
Yeah, it's funny because when I sat down at the dinner table, like the first option I chose was, let's get down to the real
Yeah, let's get
business.
down to the point. Yeah.
It's like that's really why you brought me out here.
Yeah, that's why I'm here. So you know. But yeah, that game is awesome. I can't wait to play some more of it later. Next big game I think coming out is Batman in June. So.
That game that I wasn't gonna get, but now I kind of want to get.
Why?
Huh?
Why?
The Arkham Knight?
Yeah, like why did you not want to get it in the first place?
Oh, it's just I played Arkham City, and I was like, this game's all right. I don't know.
Oh, come on, really?
And then like it was fine. Like I enjoyed it, but it wasn't enough. It wasn't a good enough game for me to be like, I want this day one.
I thought Arkham games are some of the best games ever made. They're just so incredible. Like all.
They're
of them.
really good.
And then
Like even Origins is really fucking good.
But I think the M rating and just the graphics and the next gen and
Yeah, man, and the Batmobile. That's a
and
tank. It's a tank.
Yeah, we'll see. It looks good.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Like
Is that
Will it
really
be
the next
better?
big game?
Huh?
Is it
Yeah,
the
it
next
is.
big game?
June 23rd.
Crazy. All right. Well.
Yeah.
Huh. Besides that, though, we've been at this for almost 2 hours.
What else is going on? What else is on the agenda? I lost track of the agenda a long time ago.
I don't know if there's any more of agenda because we're at 2 hours.
So, who gives a fuck?
Oh,
This train rowing.
I
is
haven't
there
eaten
anything-
anything, so
is there anything else to talk about right now?
well, Ruben, how about your rustled self hearing about a new Dengenki Bunko fighting game?
Oh, there's a
Oh,
new one
yeah.
coming out.
I was
They're
gonna bring that up.
I think they vaguely worded a patch to make it sound like a whole new game because that game was $80, and if I have to buy a whole new game, fuck that shit. Like
I
I'm
think
excited.
they will.
Huh?
Step 1, I think you will. Step 2, they're at least releasing the first one in the United States this year.
Yeah, but it's like, I they worded it really awkwardly, and I'm just hoping it's not a whole full new game, because if it is, they have to like double the fucking cast to make it worth it.
So far, they've only announced what's her face from Devil's a Part-Timer.
Which is a great character to have. But yeah. No, there's a lot of fighting games. Like, this is a big era for fighting games. It's fucking just shitting them out left and right. I just beat MKX's story today. It was not that great, but it was alright. I gotta talk to Moses about it.
So what's this? What's this? You wanting to or telling Moses he's gonna get thrown, like more than I ever threw him?
You could just combo into throws in Mortal Kombat. So there's gonna be a lot of it happening.
Wow.
But anyways, I don't know. What other news is there? I mean,
Turn Kana Joe's. I mean, Turn Shoujo's.
It's
happening. I hope it happens for the rest of my life. Forever. To the time.
Well, Phoenix Comicon is this weekend.
PCC is happening.
PCC.
Ruben.
Fanime was
out?
last weekend.
Fanime happened.
And I think, I mean, I guess the only other big one is, I mean, people are talking about AX now, and but that's not till July.
Oh, I bought the third Monica movie on Blu-ray finally,
Hallelujah.
and Redline on Blu-ray.
I saw that you bought something else too, I think. I don't know.
The Steins Gate game.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah, I bought Steins Gate. I also bought a sick JoJo shirt and a sick No Game No Life shirt.
I like the No Game No Life one a lot.
Blank never loses.
Yep. So if they come down to Phoenix, I'll probably look and see if they got a copy of the Steins Gate game, and I'll probably pick it up.
Who?
Faku. Who else?
Yeah, they're the-
Faku's definitely going to be at PCC. He's already, we have fucking schedule.
All right.
And
Well,
J-List, who I'm pretty sure has Steins Gate.
I'm sure they both do.
Will they have shiny days? 'Cause I'll buy that shit.
They had school days at Fanime,
But what about shiny days?
not shiny days.
It's a fucking Shiny
Oh,
Days.
That's a school days sequel.
Oh
Then
God.
it's probably not going to be out here yet.
It's the one with what's the name of the Satsuna. Satsuna is going to be the main character.
Oh
They
God.
They had My Girlfriend as the president though.
Yeah,
Yo.
beat that game already though. And the fucking the after party.
Can we
Yeah.
have the anime to that, please? Thank you.
Oh, it'd
very
be the
much.
best fucking thing. Be the best fucking thing.
Oh, Brian, I finished Daredevil.
Oh yeah?
Did I already talk to you about that?
Nope.
So, fuck. Wait, Matt, were you watching it?
No.
Mike,
How what's up?
were you watching Daredevil?
No, what's up?
Okay, so Brian, I was told that Daredevil did not originally have a plan for a second season.
They're doing something else with it. I think they're probably going to try to do a Marvel Knights type thing where all the ground level. So they're going to like
Yeah.
make the way Avengers is. They're probably going to do it with Daredevil, Jessica Jones, Luke Cage, Iron Fist. And,
Right. Well, I know they're making those, and they're making their like collaboration one.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about just for Daredevil. They didn't plan on having a second season just for Daredevil.
I think they were. I think they were talking about it.
Well, I know now they're talking about it. Like now it's been confirmed, or something like that. I'm not quite sure. But what? So it kind of. Well, I don't know. I kind of threw me for a loop because the last episode, that really good fight scene, by the way, like, whew, that show
Yeah.
had some great fight scenes. He was in the Daredevil outfit for the first time in the entire show in that last episode.
Yes, he was.
And I'm just like, so you weren't planning on a second season? And you show us one episode with this? Like, huh. But I guess, I mean, it would have been for the collaboration show or whatever. But, God, that show was good. I actually just sat down and, like, watched, like, the last 3 episodes, like...
I had no
100% full
expectations
attention.
for it, and then it was really good. So,
Yeah. I'd watch more in a heartbeat.
oh yeah, I can't wait for Jessica Jones. That's the next one that they're doing.
Yeah, like, I don't even know... Like, at least I knew who Daredevil was. I have no idea who Jessica Jones is, and I have no idea who Luke Cage is. But I'm still going to watch their shows. And
You don't know
hopefully
Luke
they're good.
Cage?
No.
He was the first. He's like one of the first Black Marvel superheroes.
Oh, cool.
He's part the team of Luke Cage and Iron Fist. They're known as Heroes for Hire, and basically they're heroes for hire. They're like mercenaries, but they only do stuff for good people.
Oh yeah, is Iron Fist gonna be have a show too or no?
Yeah, I think they're actually just doing it as Heroes for Hire, and it's going to be about Luke Cage and Iron Fist.
Sick. Yep. Anyways, anything else?
Guys, I'm pretty turnt right now.
Oh, you're so turnt.
I'm pretty turnt right now.
I'm gonna put on the 50% off Nagisa's mixtape, and then we're just gonna lead off with that.
My new
Alright.
mixtape
Not
is
with-
fire.
Not
Check this
with
out.
love turnt.
Okay.
All right, it is new, so constructive criticism.
no love
only.
type.
I'm talking to you, Haru.
Hey,
This is
I
gone.
calls him like I sees him.
All right, check it.
Nagisa, is this entire track air horns?
Wait for it.
Oh my god. Steam, please. I'm about to make a horrible decision. Horrible life decision.
Yeah. All right.
I'm
thoughts,
about
opinions?
to get a game called Honey Pop.
Oh yeah.
Shut
I
up,
gotta
Dodo.
look at the hold up. I think I've told you about this. Let's check what game you're talking about.
Hold on, I
No.
feel like I've heard that before.
Honey Pop, that's the arrow game that's also a puzzle game.
Oh right, yeah, no, Matt, that's garbage. That shit's fucking trash.
No, Matt, do it.
No, don't do that. That game is actual legit garbage.
I hear the writing's pretty good though.
It looks like a fucking arrow game you could play on Newgrounds.
Like,
Because it is an arrow game. You could probably play on Newgrounds.
Now, Nekopara though.
That's not how you say Steins Gate.
Yeah. Ruben, did you end off with? You should end off with.
Wait, what are you
with No
doing,
Love
Matt?
Life.
Why are you buying Honey Pop when you could buy Higurashi?
Oh,
I don't-
please, no.
no.
Or just wait a few days and buy Fujika Saya when it comes out on Friday.
No.
Yeah.
Can we do
Today
Fate?
I learned that
Fine.
NBC Universal is the one that licensed Fruit of Cruzea.
Fate
That's
Stay Turnt is too good.
That's a quality anime, by the way.
Fate Stay Turnt is so great.
Dude, they licensed something else I watched recently. They
We
got
stopped recording, right?
No,
We didn't. Ruben,
no.
What? I'm sorry, I'm watching Turnt Shoujos.
we still recording?
Yeah, we're still recording.
Oh, well, okay, well, it is out with a no love type.
Okay.
And this thing.
Bad bitches is the only thing that I
Oh my
like.
lord.
You ain't got no life. Cups with the ice, and we do this every night.
Okay, everyone, thanks for listening. This has been the Critical Decast.
I love you
And we're,
guys.
and we're turned as fuck.
We're Turnt as fuck.
Sip that lean, get crunk. Let's go.
Alright, we'll see y'all later. Until next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.